Greetings and welcome to the Knights of the Smith Dinner Table live stream of Rise of the Rune Lords, set in Pathfinder 2nd Edition. We're back with the whole group, as you can see, sitting around the table. And when last we left off, the heroes had managed to take down the chieftain of the Thistletop tribe, Chief Ripnugget. And that is exactly where we left off. I believe I gave you guys the loot off air.
Yes. Well, it was on air, but yeah.
Okay.
We have the loot sorted.
So the loot is all sorted out, and I am going to throw out the last of the announcements.
You got the sneaky key talisman.
That we are live.
Talisman on the armor.
Yeah, and it is on page.
There we go. And
570. But
close these out because I don't need these now.
But a thing to note with the talismans on armor, you have to use a repair kit to put it on your armor.
Aha.
I did read that on the talisman section. So.
Alright, I'm going to bring up the map. You guys should see it momentarily. As soon as it's done loading all the extra play toys that I put in here.
It might be on 571.
It was 569. I got it.
Okay, yeah. So funny thing, when you look stuff up on from the list on the PDF version, it's a page off for some reason. Like it's like, oh, it's on 569, and then you get there, it's like, oh, it's actually on 570.
Oh, it depends on which PDF reader you're using too.
So I'm always just like one off. So.
Alright.
So I gotta get expert in thievery before I can even use it yet.
Right.
Oh, I know what I'm doing next level.
Yeah. Who else got that? You got your healing stuff. Staff.
You gave me something too, right, that I missed.
You're going to get a disrupting rune and put it on your weapon, but you don't have it on there yet.
Were those your,
Alright.
I actually have a set just like this. Crazies? Sure.
Oh, of course, this is going to load weird.
Yeah. No.
Alright.
Not like that.
Everybody gets healer points.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, hero point.
Don't forget your hero points. Those
We
are
got
important.
hero points.
Marker up there for some
We saw on Saturday that they saved some people's lives.
Yep.
Let's see. So we broke in, killed Rip Nugget. Somehow I contracted goblin herpes.
Goblin pox.
Same thing.
Don't worry, I'm pretty sure.
Potato tomato.
I can't remember if I got it or not.
No,
No, I
he was the only one. But we cleared out the first floor of the 3 floors
Well,
we know. There's a basement and
You
an upstairs.
think you cleared out the first
Well,
floor.
yeah. We're working on clearing out the
As
first
far
floor.
as-
We still have a couple more doors to go through.
We're probably gonna die. It looks clear.
Yeah, we're getting to clearing out the first floor.
Okay.
We have a basement and an upstairs yet to do.
And nobody died, so that's good.
Yeah, nobody died. Some people got really close.
Yeah.
Like one hit point.
We should probably heal.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think we were saving the heal for after the fight. And
Right.
The fight just ended. So
Yep.
here we are.
So you guys gonna heal up?
Yep.
So you doing a 3-action heal? You just spending your last drop?
Yep.
Alright, 2d10 plus 8.
Everything is lagging a
So I
bit.
was only down to 1 hit point.
Yep.
So let me. That's already
So you'll
closed.
be set up
17
now.
points. Thank you.
I was gonna say I have not fed them.
Did you use all of my alchemist fire?
Yes. Well, she used 1. Is that all you had left?
I had 2 previously, but can't let Cheryl play me ever. That's why I told Ben to do it.
You had 1 left.
Yep.
One.
And you used it. How dare you? Listen, I said not to.
And did you hit
You know
any-
what?
I don't think you hit anybody with it either.
Just make sure you're here.
I mean, she makes a valid point.
Wow.
Yeah?
Wow.
Kids can fend for themselves.
Wednesdays are typically a lot nicer than Saturday games. That's why we like our Wednesday
Yeah,
games.
that's
Yeah, I like my
It's not so
Wednesdays.
hostile. Oh, hey, Cheryl.
I love playing with you, Cheryl.
Kinky.
What do you want to do?
At least she's not obsessed with semen tonight.
This is mine.
Valid point.
Yeah, here's the line. This is me.
Yeah, I mess with that stuff.
Alright,
Oh,
so.
Kristen, I have something to ask you later.
Okay.
I'm in.
Oh my.
So.
Alright.
How about a heal spells, just so everybody knows?
Okay.
That's good.
Good. That's great. I'm happy about that.
Let's go.
That's good to know.
Let's go
Yeah,
find some
you know,
pin.
So,
Feel
do
ballsy.
things wisely.
I still have 2 minor elixirs of life.
Did you already do battle medicine? Did you do battle medicine on me?
I think I did on everybody.
She's pretty much covered the entire group with
She
battle.
hasn't touched me with battle medicine yet. Sucker.
I'm afraid to touch them.
I
But
haven't touched myself, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but you can only get battle medicine
once an hour.
once a day.
Yeah,
Oh,
they changed it.
Battle medicine is once every 24 hours.
right.
And
but
it doesn't matter if
Treat
it's
wounds
you
is once
or
an hour.
her
Yeah.
doing it. You
Okay.
can only get it once, so
Yeah.
you can't
So
get it
treat
from
wounds
yourself.
is an hour.
treat wounds, there's an hour in between
Okay.
uses. That's what I was thinking.
But
not
treat
battle
wounds
medicine.
also takes 10 minutes.
Right.
So you can't do that during a fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go lay down.
Alrighty.
Well, what are the doors we got in here? We came in the southwest.
Indeed. You've got. Let me adjust the fog setting real quick,
Alright.
because the fog is being kind of twitchy. There we go. That's better. So I will turn on the light here and the light here, so that way you guys can see the entire room. So you've got a door here, up to the north. Why am I moving the cursor over there when I can always do this? So you got a door here. Got a door here. And you got a door here. Where are you guys going?
Let's see. We came from the south.
Do we want to go to that south door there? Or on the
That good.
south?
Just tell me which door I'm checking.
We'll check the bottom right corner there.
Alright, so Armin.
Devin.
Devin is going to check that door.
And then standard marching order. So as I go by, I'll close that door.
Alright, so you're going to close this door.
Yep.
And then, you guys move up. It's being a little twitchy. It'll probably get better when we're not on the floor that has all the.
Death traps.
No. A couple thousand bushes.
Enemies.
Yeah, it's literally so littered with enemies. Like,
There's just so many enemies. The whole building's made of enemies.
Why are you running?
It's just actually one giant mimic that we're inside of currently.
yeah, that's
So-
probably-
I mean,
yeah.
to be fair, Mike, when you run your game again, depending on what I'm playing, I may try and find a mimic to tame, because one, they speak common, two, they are neutral, they are not evil,
It's true.
and then we have a friendly treasure keeper that will defend our treasure for us.
Oh man.
I also run with the mythos that mimics lay eggs that look like various coinage.
Alright, so you're checking the door for traps.
Yes.
You are certain it is not trapped.
Looks clear. And then I will step back.
And who's opening the door?
I'll open it.
Alright, so our champion.
Is it unlocked?
It is indeed unlocked.
Okay. Okay. Let's get guys. Got this.
I don't know why everything's running slow. There was an update right before I started the game. I didn't read what it was about, I just applied it, so I probably should have read what it was about.
Yeah.
I trust Nathan most of the time. Alright, so the hallway, or the door opens into a hallway, which has a door immediately to your left and then the hallway turns to the right. Everybody make perception checks.
Is this for initiative?
No.
Okay.
Natural 20, total 27.
25.
I'm 27 as well.
17.
All right.
19.
Well, everybody hears what sounds like a bunch of goblins screaming in fear and running.
That's what they're all in that
From the hallway.
It's
once we
coming.
open the door.
The sound is coming from both. Let me get my cursor back here. Coming from both this direction and this direction.
And it sounds like they're running away.
Definitely sounds like they're running away.
Should we go to the bridge and just cut the line and then kill them all?
But then how are we gonna leave?
She
If the
makes a
bridge is
valid
gone.
point.
Well, what if they cut the line?
Well, then we still have the same problem.
Then somebody's gonna go fight a bunny.
Not me. Those things sound scary.
Alright. Well, do you guys still want to go through the same door?
I mean,
Just to check it, or do you guys want to pursue?
verifying that the goblins aren't cutting off our means of escape isn't a terrible idea.
That's not a bad thought, I suppose.
Yeah. Let's not get stuck on the island, guys.
So,
I guess we'll start heading back.
rush out the way we came in to go check the bridge?
Yep.
All right, so I am going to
I'll lead the way.
zoom out, and I'm just going to move one of you for now.
I'll lead the way, shield up.
So as you make your way through, when you get to here, you guys can make cognition checks.
You mean perception?
Perception checks?
Or yeah, sorry,
game
we
are
just
we
played
playing?
Deadlands 2 days ago, and I'm stuck in that mindset for some reason.
I was an 11.
25.
What are you gonna do when you switch to
22.
Tuesdays?
22 as well.
Nice.
All right, as you guys go running by, you do notice that the door here
Yeah.
has been opened, and you guys did close these doors here, and they are open.
Alright.
And as you come down, you see a group of goblins disappearing into the thicket on the other side.
But they left the bridge up.
They left the bridge up.
That's what I care about. Goblins running away, they're cowards.
Damn
That's fine.
decent. Alright.
What were they running from, though? That's the big question.
We just
People
killed
who
things.
I mean-
slaughtered their chief.
Ah,
You
that
could
was
attempt a recall.
I was not there for that.
You could attempt a
I mean, I
recall
was,
knowledge
but-
action,
I was there in spirit
or
and action, but not.
Would that be a society check for Goblin Society?
it would be a lore goblins.
I don't have that.
No.
Can I make it at a -4?
Do you have another lore?
I have lore underworld, yes.
No, that really wouldn't apply. Oh, and hey, Mike, hold on, I got something for you.
Uh-oh.
Let me dig it out of the pocket.
Okay.
There it is.
Oh.
There we go. All right.
They were buy one, get
How
one
about
free. You
nature?
got another one.
Yeah.
Nature? No.
Blue light special.
That's fine. I'm gonna assume it's just because we're badasses.
Probably. Yep.
They saw me.
And we had checked everything coming up
You scared
into
him
this
away.
place too.
Good job.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
We had checked everything going into this spot previously. Since I
You
wasn't
had
here.
not checked. Let me come back down this way. Oh, I pulled the wrong token. Nathan, get busting on tokens. That way we get rid of this lag issue.
Yeah, Nathan.
All right. So you guys had not checked
The room to the
this
left.
door, or this door yet.
Okay, so
Check everything to the left side.
everything to the left is checked.
You believe so? Yes.
Well, I
So-
wasn't here, so I'm
Well,
asking
there's
the group.
stairs.
Isn't there a room
I'm gonna
to the
move
left that we didn't go into?
Her up here.
The upstairs was in the bottom left of the map. And the
Right. You guys
downstairs
did
was
not
in
check the tops of
top
the towers
left.
at all.
Yeah, we haven't checked the top of the towers.
Okay. And we cleared this little area too.
Yeah.
Yep.
there was a horse.
Yeah.
Here, let me
Kinda where we
switch
got kicked
to
in the head by the
non-dynamic,
horse.
and I will
There was a horse, of course.
Yeah.
There was a horse.
And it's dead now.
switch over to this.
It was already dying and starving.
Yeah.
You bastards killed Shadow?
They did.
Sky Lord did.
Oh my god. I don't like any of you now. That's total above game knowledge for me
Wow.
playing this before.
I didn't do anything.
I like that
Who
horse.
did you have me kill?
A horse.
Oh.
The horse that kicked you in the head. You weren't real happy about it.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us had animal handling.
It's a. I did.
That horse to be
I did.
specific.
Cheryl ruined everything.
Oh,
I
Cheryl.
like entertainment too. But
Carol.
That's okay.
that's why I did kill the horse before I even knew there was a horse.
I didn't know there was a horse. That was
That's fine.
I blame that side of the table.
You just forgot there was
That's
a horse.
racist.
Put in the last seat.
You guys have ruined a streak of every group I've ever played through this with, either mostly from the DM perspective, saving the horse. He became kind of a mascot for the game.
Yeah, nope.
Hey.
Alright.
He's gonna flip
We're
this
pretty
table.
unique.
Yeah,
So
nope.
let me pick up the dice. I don't want to have to deal through that.
Yeah.
Alright, do we
Okay.
want to clear up
Oops.
going up more first, or do we want to come back to where we were clearing when we heard the screams? Like check these doors that were open that weren't open previously?
Yeah, because I have a feeling it might loop around, seeing how that hallway works.
Yeah.
Alright.
Just as a rough idea there.
There we go. So those are all the sections that you have explored so far.
Yep, so we're gonna come back down and check out this door that's closed right here
Okay.
before we head
Move
back.
over. I'm going to.
And I will of course listen for traps
You're just listening.
and looking for locks.
You do not believe that it is trapped.
Looks clear.
All right, step up,
Come
open
on.
the door.
Shutting off light through fog until we get down to where I don't have as many objects rolling, so I lose all this lag. Alright, so you swing the door in, and change. What you see is a little hallway.
Okay. I'll go ahead and walk in and check it.
Okay, and as you make your way up, you see a stairwell leading down.
I'll pass that on. We got another stairwell leading down here.
Well, the group's with you.
Oh.
Nat 20, 28 perception to hear if there's commotion going on downstairs.
Sounds vaguely like some animals may be rutting down there.
Gonna back up, close the door. Sounds like a goblin mating scrum's going on downstairs.
It's a no for me.
Which means they didn't hear the commotion upstairs at least.
Yeah. That's good.
The bad thing is when you go down there, watch where you step.
Fair.
Alright, as you head on down this way, looking up into this room, this appears to be a barracks for the goblins. You guys can see.
That would explain where they were running out screaming from.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll check that last door.
Alright. And you are fairly certain it's not trapped.
Alright, I'll
What's
step
clear?
up and open it.
And as you swing the door open, clear the fog. And that covers that room.
Alright. I'll go ahead and open that door and see if it leads to the hallway I think it does.
Oops. Too far, James.
You threw that door through the wall.
I did. And indeed it does.
Alright.
Alright, well then checking the door that is right yon.
What's in that room we just uncovered? There's a table
So-
and a rug. Is that a
Yep.
rug?
Looks like a horse skin rug. Let me zoom in a bit for you.
What'd you make?
Chicken and rice.
I kind of figured.
Oh, okay. So just
It was just a little study.
As you guys move up to here, I'm not going to move any tokens around at the moment. Open this one, and apparently there are three rooms that I forgot to put furniture and stuff in.
Of course, we're tossing these rooms for valuables, right?
right. That's kind of why I was asking because
Yeah.
that room was.
I mean, there's a lot of goblins, so I can't imagine there's too much.
So this room here, this foul-smelling butchery, is a horrifying affront to all the senses. Haunches of poorly smoked meat hang from hooks along the ceiling or lie heaped in and atop crates. In some cases, the meat seems to be dog or horse, but in many other cases, the meat has all too recognizable features like feet, hands, or grimacing faces.
Lovely.
Alright.
I'll go ahead and
Not hungry.
close that door.
Yeah. Anybody want a snack?
No, I'm good, thanks.
Say hi, Grandma.
Where to next?
Check that next upper door to the right there.
This one here?
Yes, that one.
Alright. He is not happy.
It's the sounds of the goblins running away screaming.
They're really petrified.
So, this room contains a small armory of crudely made weapons, mostly dog slicers and short bows, and several small goblin-sized suits of studded leather and dented shields. On the south wall stands a pair of workbenches.
21
That better?
perception.
Me too.
Okay, those of you who are gonna search, make your perception rolls.
19.
15.
16.
Thank you. So, as you guys are looking around, most of this stuff is pretty slipshod. You do find a pair of size small whips that look mostly serviceable. There's 80 arrows that you could use. But most of the dog slicers and short bows and the armor and the wooden shields are all in pretty terrible shape. The lone exception is a very finely crafted dog slicer up on the wall. Let's bring this back up.
It's a nice dog slicer.
Yeah, we can stick that in the bag of holding at least, and seems like about the only thing worth value in here. Does anybody want arrows?
I have a lot of them.
We'll toss those
Can
in
you
the
use
bag
what?
too.
Pardon? You know, I have a staff and my bow now.
Does that dog slicer have any runes engraved on it or anything?
I'm sure Foxglove would enjoy it.
All right,
Choke 'em with it.
and that leaves you with one room.
All right.
Yep.
I'll take one whip and toss it in the bag, just in case somebody wants it later.
All right, so several rugs made from dog or horse hide lie strewn over the dirt floor of this room. Against the north wall stands an impressive collection of horseshoes, each nailed to the wall. To the east sits a padded chair next to a rickety desk that may have once been an expensive antique. In the northwest corner sits a canopied bed covered with silk sheets and sporting an elaborately carved headboard that features nymphs and satyrs cavorting in a forest. The bed sheets are stained with dirt and other vile substances, while the headboard is bashed and battered.
Guessing this was a goblin love nest.
It's a 25 perception.
21. I got it.
10.
6.
What do you want?
So 25 was the high one?
Yep.
Okay. Tucked underneath the pillow of the bed, there is a silver unholy symbol to Lamashtu with tiny garnets for eyes.
I vote for ripping it
Worth
out
about
and
4 gold.
destroying it.
There's also a large iron key wedged underneath the seat of the chair at the desk.
I feel like this. I think this key probably went to that chest back there.
Be my guess. It'd be a lot easier to open it that way.
Ah,
So
luckily we have Damien here.
Devin?
Devin, but yeah.
Ooh,
Damien.
Where did I get that
Same
one?
thing. Oh, baby.
So you're wanting to destroy the symbol?
Rip out the ruby so we can get the money from them, but I'm voting for destroy the symbol of the monster.
I'm down with that.
Okay. So you deface and destroy the unholy symbol of Lamashtu.
Yep.
Can we pull the rubies out?
The garnets, yes.
Garnet, sorry.
Okay. So 2 small garnets, I guess.
And then a lump of silver.
All right. So you have what lies below, as well as the towers to search if you'd like.
Do we take out the tower since downstairs hasn't seemed to damage yet?
Yeah.
Alright. We'll go check out the towers. Check out the upstairs.
All right. So I'm gonna make my life a little easier. And so the second floors both look like this, with stairs leading up. The third floors, same deal, and they look out over the ocean.
Okay.
Looks like there were goblins here until recently. However, they're probably the ones that alerted the rest that something was up.
Most likely. Alright.
All clear then.
We'll head downstairs. Which
Alright.
way do you want to go?
The safe way.
I don't think there's a safe way. We have 2 ways down.
Well, if we come from the top, then hopefully nothing can be behind us. The other one's kind of essential.
Alright, then let's go down.
And it is heading towards nightfall as well.
Well, I mean, we came here to do what we needed to do, right?
I mean, either way, we're going on.
No, we're looking for the people who are the ones who riled them up.
Well, let's go down to the basement. We might as well.
So pressing on.
Yep.
Unless you guys want to try to find a safe place to camp here.
Well, it's a matter of time until something from below comes up and sees the carnage, and then they're on alert.
Yeah. I don't think the light of day really matters because we're going down into a basement anyway. We have our own light, so.
True. Alright,
Let's just do it.
let's go then.
F it.
Yeah, what she said.
This is mine.
We'll start heading towards the north door. I mean the north stairs.
downstairs.
Yeah.
The north stairs.
The north, yeah.
Okay. All right. So let me get everybody over here. Why is that lagging when I grab it? Shouldn't be. grab everybody. And then move you down a floor. Oh, I should really pay attention to which walls I'm using, apparently.
Like see-through walls again?
That'd be great.
I mean, that's okay with me.
It's doing something
it's
really
fine.
weird with the walls, and these are the actual stone walls. Well, that's disappointing. It's doing that. Let me try something here.
He's trying to look at the screen too.
He's like, you ratted me out.
Let's go. Is it hi, Ben?
As I don't want to pop the vision
If these
until.
people were Ben, you would have 3 people's names done in like no time.
If you'd learn the word douche, you'd have most everybody covered.
What?
If you learn the word douche, you'd have most everybody covered.
When I worked at the bakery, everyone's name was asshole there. Like you just called out asshole, and
No one
everyone
answered.
would turn around. Yeah.
So Spaceballs.
That's
I
definitely
don't know what that
Spaceballs.
You've
I've never seen it, Cheryl, but I know what it is.
I mean, I know it's a movie, right?
I've never seen it.
Thank you.
I will agree with you.
Let's see.
Okay there, Mike.
I
Disgrace.
think I just had an aneurysm.
Dishonor.
actually.
Are you? Okay.
I don't like comedies.
Yeah,
It's because you live in
I was
one.
gonna say something.
We
Dustin.
try to tell jokes. You don't like those either. All comedy.
But you really did a baby song. I did.
I did. It's James.
And apparently it didn't save any of my work down here.
Bastards.
A lot of birds down
Do
here.
you know what's kind of ironic about it? I was the co-chair of the comedy committee at my college.
I guess they sucked.
Hey, got the jokes.
Sounds very humorous.
Alright, so let's
Wait, I
do
don't get it.
this. I'm going to try restarting the toolkit. I think Nathan may have broken something.
I've
Are you touching the Christmas
taken
tree?
to an portfolio of just stupid on Twitter. I just replied,
So why don't we just run the
I don't
dogs all
understand,
after
please explain.
Before we get these out there.
and then they'll explain, and I don't understand. Please explain.
Yep. It's so much fun to do that.
Don't pull the Christmas tree over, please.
He's calling himself.
The Christmas tree wiggle too.
She's not letting me have any fun, is she?
That's mommy, the fun killer.
Also, the Simon Killer, and the Party Killer.
That was James's fault,
I
though.
would say 6.
No, that was all Nick's fault.
We're gonna do that too. 6 or
Well,
something.
no,
Yeah,
if you
same
hadn't
thing.
failed the roll,
7.
No.
if you hadn't drawn
Because I
the
don't know
No.
if we'll get there at 3.
Had Nick not told me I needed the higher set of cards, I had gotten the pair, not the pair of jacks.
It is Nick's fault.
okay.
So, I had gotten the pair 2 times before. I would have been okay. I succeeded.
Yeah. Just not with the. Yeah.
Nick told me I didn't succeed. I was trusting Nick. Nick,
You never listen to
you
Nick.
killed the party.
Nick is a liar. Have you not
Yeah, you even
figured
did
that
the
out?
camera stare too.
I know.
Intense.
She's come to love the camera.
I kind of hate it too.
Love-hate relationship, yeah.
Like, I'm gonna shovel this into my mouth, and I know that's on camera.
Hey, I just like
Don't make
really
eye
get-
contact while you're doing it.
That's just.
You gotta wink a couple times.
There's,
you know,
there's a special channel for that on
lick the
Twitch.
mayo off your lip. There
Just
you go.
inappropriate eye contact while shoveling food in your mouth. Just,
Lovely.
no wonder
So
this.
apparently, there is another
Mommy's
update.
lovely, isn't she?
There's an update to the update.
I believe so.
The best kind.
It's like updateception.
There's
How many layers of update are you gonna
Alright, so
So,
Anybody wants coffee?
while we're
There's
waiting,
coffee.
I'm fine with that, thank you.
goblin scummer down there. Just shoot.
You think on this stuff. You don't.
Can I vent the gun and shoot them in the face?
Got about 14
Mom
goblins.
had that.
That
You-
one.
I like your roll. Roll and see how many goblins.
All right.
Can we invent
So while we're waiting on this to finish patching, a large table surrounded by chairs fills much of this room. A slate board to the north is covered with scribblings in chalk, but the map of Sandpoint that has been carefully inscribed on it leaves no doubt as to the purpose of this room. This is doubtless where the recent raid was planned.
Give it a once over.
All right, go ahead and make perception checks.
Be a 28.
28 as well. We're all the same tonight.
This,
20.
this
Got a 9.
these new dice that I got for Christmas.
Yeah, this one's rolling
It's
great.
rolling
Purple
one we got?
fantastic.
Did I tell you guys they
Big
were
one's
weighted
rolling pretty
dice?
good.
Thank God. 'Cause I haven't got the same
Except the
number
blue
at all.
set.
That is now rolling good apparently.
Yeah.
It just didn't know.
Cheryl got it from
It had to learn.
It's the weighted is actually
Is
by
that the-
Cheryl's voice.
another.
So-
It's size.
You got
No, I got the
He
green
got
one.
this green and gold set, but I have a
That's
set
fine.
just like that
These are
already,
pretty.
so we
I
traded.
know, right?
I know. I love the frosted blue.
Come on.
They're
That's why he has them already.
we went and we were like, I need 6 sets of dice. No.
She said, don't say anything to anyone.
11d7.
I'm like, I have no idea.
Just grab a hand.
Infinity.
So we,
That's one thing I like about going to Gen Con. I'll go to the Chessex booth and just get a picture of dice.
no. That's not a good thing.
Why is that not a good thing?
Just a,
Because they don't match.
Have you
Cheryl
actually
has to have
seen my
sets.
die? Have
nice.
you seen them?
My player sets.
They don't match.
But those are all the same. Those are
No.
all the 20s, aren't they?
She
Oh,
even has like
see her
different
new
sizes.
Have
miniature
a
ones?
miniature.
those are cute.
Those
Yeah,
mirror
those are-
stocking stuff. And
She'll
to be
forgive
fair,
you for
This
doing
one's
it.
smaller than the rest of
she
them.
bought 2 packs of them and left them at home, so we stopped on the way here and bought more.
To be fair, Dustin offered.
That was so nice.
Anyway, so we rolled 28s on this perception.
Nah, you I
Indeed.
roll.
And let me get the room back up because everything is fired up again.
Oh, okay, you got it back up. We'll give you another minute.
We're just working as
But
hard
then
as
these
we
are the
can.
big ones we got, which they were.
I don't think they're heavy enough for my liking.
I like them.
I wanted it
This
more weight.
matches my set.
I had one that was like
Needed
fist
like
They're all
thumb.
the same.
table.
No.
I had a D20 once that was like a fist-sized D20. I called it my discourager of hesitancy. I was threatened to blow at people's heads.
hmm
Got a bad roll out for you.
I had large hard rubber dice that I use for the same reason.
I remember those.
How bad they hurt?
I never got one thrown at me.
That's good.
I bet you I would get a trophy.
Dustin tried to throw one of these at me in the car.
I did not.
Were you driving?
I said,
I was driving.
how bad do you think this would hurt? And she said, a lot. I said, well, typically, like, small range things are only a 1d4. She's like, it'd be a d20. Yeah, that's because a d20
Two
hits you in the
D20s.
face.
All right. Let's see if that fixed the lighting issue. Map is loading.
What do you want? You want veggies? Here you go.
It did not.
No. Just saying.
I know you like your veggies. More chicken.
There we go. All right. So that back. And I am just going to go back to get rid of fog on my own. And
vegetables.
I think he was more
What did I did twice.
food. I felt like that too, man. Food's delicious.
Delicious.
Oh.
All right. So a lot of my stuff
He was blowing kisses to his feet.
disappeared. Not sure why.
No, I just eat it.
And
It's such a nice one. This looks like an empty one.
here, reset,
Like autumn.
and there we go. All right.
This is rice. You have
We share the screen now that I got everything set up.
Like autumn with an asteroid.
Oh, no.
Oh, asteroid.
And
Oh, you haven't even had a beer yet. Smells like what I
yeah, I'll try a sec. It's not bad. Very coffee.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it's espresso, so.
I'll try it.
All right.
Unless he's getting ready to start.
Just like somebody who took James's germs for me.
There we go.
That's all yours.
So you guys pile into this room. And you're searching it. So to the south you have two doors. The table and the slate are in the northern portion of the room, and the let's kill that light. The doors are in the southern portion. With that 28 on the perception for the search, in the stack of papers, you see a series of plans that clearly that clearly let you know that once the Whispering Beast is tamed, they're going to mount a second raid on the town. One that not only incorporates the Goblin tribes, cold from as far away as the Fogscar Mountains to the north, but creatures referred to as Sin Spawn, which you guys have already faced a few of those, who will invade Sandpoint from below.
Not anymore.
There's no exact timetable given, but your guessing is that it's scheduled for only a few weeks into the future.
Well,
Well, we're gonna tuck those plans away. Turn those into the sheriff with a big "you owe me" one.
Not where I thought you were going.
And then I'll listen at both doors. I got a 25 and a 17 respectively.
All right. The door to the east, you hear nothing behind. And the door to the west, you hear what sounds like pages in a book being turned.
Check that door, see if it's trapped or locked.
Okay. It is not trapped, nor is it locked.
And then I will give the sign that there's something behind there and back up to this square.
Back up to which one?
The right there, so I have a line into the room and have
Okay.
my dagger ready to throw.
Who's going to move up to point?
I'll move up to point.
I'll follow line him. What's normal?
We'll go ahead and have the shield up and the morning star ready.
Weapons are drawn and at the ready.
there. He's there. I'm going to throw the table here in the middle. So that way you guys know approximately where it's at. All right. So you got the table there. And how are you going to open the door? You're going to try and open it quietly? You're going to just throw it open? You're going to kick it open?
What do you think we should do?
I think
All right. We'll kick the door open.
Make an athletics check.
But it's not locked.
Yeah, this is fun. 16.
16 is enough to kick that door open, and as it swings open, it slams into something on the other side. And you can see this. You guys all hear a gasp of surprise.
Yeah, the surprise. Yes.
And you can see that the door is kind of bashed into a table.
All right.
Then it goes to perception check for initiative. Need two. One of these. And a 5 of these. Alright, let me roll for their initiative.
I feel like James is getting more tonight than me.
Alright, so we have Devin.
Devin is on a 26.
Willow.
25.
Flake.
Sorry, 16.
Kylord.
25 as well.
What is your perception modifier? 7. What about Willow's?
9. 9.
And then we have Odin.
We got a 22.
Oh, that seems kind of fitting. Alright.
I don't know.
Why is that fitting, James?
Because the person in the room is effectively surprised because they don't go until last.
Excellent.
So, it's not so much Ben specifically.
Right.
Our enemy.
It was the fact that he kicked the door open and gets an effective surprise round for you guys.
They're flabbergasted.
Alright, so Devin is at the top.
Let's stride in.
Alright, as you stride in past the door, so that's 15 feet, you can see. Why did it not switch?
3,000 dudes. And watch me just finish the stride going back the other way.
Abort, abort, abort.
Nope, nope, nope.
You see a human female. She is absolutely gorgeous. She's definitely from the south. She's got dark skin, so she's either Osiriani or Mwangi. You're not sure because you've never seen either. You've just heard of them. And she is wearing.
She has no light going in this room?
She does. I just hadn't placed it.
Oh, okay.
Let me-
Sitting in the dark.
Here.
Weird
just-
lady.
I'm just going to make it easy and light the table up.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that works. What the?
Blinded by the light.
God, she's controlling the table.
And I'll increase the size of her token for the moment so you guys can get a better idea of what she looks like.
Yeah.
Artful strappage.
Artful strappage. And she looks surprised and she's dropping a book to the floor. So you still have 10 feet of movement left on your stride.
And she is not in any way, shape, or form a prisoner.
Does not appear to be.
What's the rules now on striking non-lethal?
You take a -4 circumstance bonus.
Oh, is that it?
Yep.
Of all the times I didn't take a sap. I almost always have a sap on a rogue.
Alright.
I'll finish my movement up next to her.
Okay, so you step into there, or stride into there. And second action.
Oh, it's only a -2 circumstance.
Or
penalty
-2,
for
sorry.
Non-lethal. So they did change that. So yeah, I don't know who this chick is, so I will try to stab her non-lethally in the kidneys.
Smacking her with the flat of your blade.
Yes.
Stabbing her right through the heart.
Don't die.
Let's see. It's 2, 16, 25.
25 is a hit.
Okay. So.
She is not flat-footed though, so
Oh, she isn't?
no.
Well then, that is 5 points of damage with that. And then we will go for the same thing with the dagger.
Yeah.
We say you can go with it.
Okay, well then that was a nat 20.
Okay.
I mean, technically, it's still rolled off your sheet.
Right. I was just clearing the dice to get it to get there. Normal damage, target is deafened until healed. As I clipped her right in the ear with it.
Okay.
Who does number 2 work for? And that'll be 7 points of non-lethal.
Okay. All right. From there it goes to Willow.
Can't even like make it in the full room in a stride. I guess I'll scoot on the other side of the table, on the bottom side.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 is one. Or did you want to stop here?
I'll just stop there.
Okay. Second action?
Can I just ready Divine Lance if somebody comes down the stairs?
No.
Can I ready my trusty bow and arrow?
Indeed you
In case
can. So
someone
that'll
comes
take your
down the
last
stairs.
2 actions. Then it goes to Kylord.
Alright, can I stride into the room onto the
5,
back side of the
10.
table there, across from Devin?
15. That's going to be difficult terrain.
Well, can I not go behind the door to the other side of the table?
Like,
Like on the right side of the table, or is that okay?
the door is in your way.
Okay.
That's why it's difficult terrain.
Okay.
You have to cross the table. Whoops.
If I wanted to attempt an intimidating glare on the lady over there, do I have a line of sight enough on her, and does she have line of sight enough on me?
From right there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll attempt an intimidating glare. Natural 20, 27.
Nice.
Yeah.
Kyler just peeking around. What's up?
Well, yo.
All right. So she looks fearful.
Yeah, she does.
That was 2 actions.
And can I take my last action to stride up beside her?
Yeah, you can do that. So that'd be 5, 10, 15. That gets you right up next to her.
Is that considered a flank because she's back into a wall?
No. She currently cannot be flanked because she has her back to the wall. From Kylord to Odin.
Alright. We'll go ahead and step in.
So,
10 feet.
5, 10.
Yep.
So striding in.
Yeah, we'll stride in. And,
So bright outside.
well, we do have light cast on me.
I know.
Does it look like she has any weapons?
Damn, man, take your brights off.
There's a dagger on her belt,
Okay. Would it be your...
and that's the only weapon you see current. She also has a wand on her belt.
Oh.
No son of a witch.
Did not notice the wand. I went stabby instead.
Well, we'll take the difficult terrain and continue moving in.
So that'd be a total of 20 on your move.
Yep. Alright. So that's still enough full movement. We're good on that. Second action will be...
I'll get you more. Where's the Christmas tree?
Can I grab her from there?
You want to attempt to grab her? Yeah.
Yeah.
She's going to have a circumstance bonus to AC because of the table in between you and her.
Okay.
So that is an athletics check.
Chicken?
I'm good with that.
Is it good?
13 to grapple, I'm assuming, is not enough.
That is not enough. And you have 1 action left.
We'll go ahead and give it another shot and try to grapple her again.
Okay.
Chicken?
So that's a 17 to grapple.
17 is also a miss.
Okay. Alright, never mind then. That's it then. Sorry, it's all my actions.
All right. Then it is Flake's turn.
I'll stride in the room. We'll do sardines.
Yeah.
Going to start what?
I'll stride into the room.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 exactly.
And I will.
This is a reverse meme.
I'll cast Detect Magic to see what all on her or around her is magical.
That wand is definitely magical.
Right.
And her dagger is not. And there's something in a belt pouch that's glowing kind of magical too. It's emanating from inside the belt pouch.
Was the book that she dropped magical?
No.
There. That's all 3 more actions.
Alright. Then it is her turn.
Where's down? Do you have more water?
Do you wish to attempt an attack of opportunity
Where'd it go?
as she casts a spell?
Can I try to do a non-lethal attack of opportunity?
Indeed, you can. You take a minus 2 penalty.
I mean,
Yeah, she's trying to.
she's trying to kill us, so.
Oh, she is trying to kill us?
She's casting a spell.
Oh, yeah, no,
You
yeah,
guys
no,
just
I'll-
burst into this room with her. One of you already attacked her, so she's trying to defend herself at the very least.
Okay, yeah, then I'm gonna do it lethally then. Yeah. She gonna die.
She has something to do with the goblins. She is not in chains.
28 to hit.
28 is a hit.
Got a crit.
Alright. It is not a crit.
And my damage will be... It's real. 8 points of damage.
8 points. Alright, I gotta see what it takes for her to hold on to the spell.
As well as, since she's deafened and if it has verbal components, she's got a flat chance to fail due to being deafened.
Let's see here.
It's a DC 5 flat check.
Mm-hmm.
If the spell's verbal.
Get 4 more.
462.
Hooray, most spells are verbal.
You got rice in your nose.
So I'm gonna say that helps.
Yeah.
Rice in your nose.
6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
Alright, so. That costs her the spell.
So she didn't cast it?
Well, she lost the slot, but she didn't cast it, no.
Attaboy.
It
And-
fizzled.
Then she.
Which, luckily, most spells are 2 actions, so.
Except hers. James cheats.
I mean,
Facts.
he doesn't cheat. He adjusts the rules to make the story work. It's DM
Okay.
fiat.
She draws that wand.
Ah, ugly.
Okay, round 2. Devin.
Let's use the rapier to disarm her wand.
Attempting to disarm her.
Smart man.
Did you find what you wanted?
It's an athletics check. I know that much.
Yes.
Which is why I trained myself in athletics, because I have a weapon that does disarm. It's athletics check versus their reflex DC.
Okay.
And that is a 22.
22. You succeed.
Just a normal success?
Just a normal success, so that'll give her a -2 circumstance penalty on attacks with the item. Right. Second action.
It's still. Oh, wait, yeah, it was you.
Say hi.
Let's see.
Say hi. You're not gonna wave? Nope, he's over here with me.
You didn't
Now,
get
if
up
I
very
attempt to
fast.
disarm again, does the circumstance penalty stack, or does it move up a step? How does that work? Because they
They didn't make that real clear.
do circumstance penalties or bonuses stack?
Do not. They do not stack. However, you would have the multi-attack penalty on a second disarm.
Right.
Yeah. Wave. Wave. Wave bye. There you go. Yeah. Dance. Oh, let's change to the appropriate. There we go.
Well, since she's getting threatening, I guess I will go with the dagger,
Okay.
which is another nat 20.
Nice.
Nice.
And I did not call non-lethal this time.
No, you did not.
Headshot, triple damage. Crit effect, the target must succeed at a fort save or die.
Jesus.
I tried to take her quietly, then she attacked, so I stabbed her in the eyeball.
But did she attack? Do you even know what she was casting?
No clue.
There.
No, I don't care.
She did not say I surrender after I was nice enough to hit her non-lethally.
But
Indefinite.
you didn't give her a chance. You took away her
To be
word.
fair,
Yeah, this could be too.
how much damage?
She's basically Helen Keller at this point.
I don't know these things.
I mean, she can still see. I like how
Yeah,
those run.
that's 18 points of damage
Maybe
and
stab her
fort
in
save
the
or
eye.
die.
Alright, let me do the fort save. Yeah, she is dead as you drive the dagger right through her eyeball.
Yeah, all right. Now you go, Helen
How's it going in there, guys?
Keller. Well, we stabbed her in the face.
Threats down. Threats down.
Oh, that's good. Nobody's came down the stairs.
Good.
We're
Okay.
doing pretty good, guys.
I'll go ahead and step out of the room.
Good job, team.
He just wrecked her.
Can I search her body?
I'm just
Sure.
Did she threaten you
I'm
guys?
just gonna mage hand to grab that wand.
I got it.
Like,
I
don't
was
wanna get
trying
any
to
closer
grab
to
her. I
Devin,
don't know
'cause he
what
kinda went wild.
happened. He came out
Just
of
gonna,
nowhere
just
with
gonna mage hand in and.
I got a nat 1 for my check. So,
I will also
I don't see
help
shit,
search the
guys.
body.
You like to bend down
You're
and
kind
get
of
your face on
wondering
the
why
table.
that wand is floating away.
I turn around and look. Let me know if it's something I can use.
Okay, just easy with that dagger, please. What? As you have it still in her skull.
Yeah, just
Get up!
I'll lean back in. At least he's on our side.
pull it out, wipe it off on her clothing, sheath it.
And then I'll tell Devin she had something magical in her belt pouch as well.
Pull off the belt pouch, pick up the book, grab her other dagger.
The book is a spell book. You can't make hide nor hair of it.
Hand it to the caster.
Who also can't make hide nor hair of it.
Well,
I don't know what kind of caster Flake is. We've never actually had that conversation in character.
She does have a normal dagger,
You wanna lick the envelopes?
and there is in her belt pouch, she's got a small potion, a mirror, and then there's a what appears to be a journal.
Mirror look valuable.
Just looks like a small hand mirror.
I'll keep that for looking around corners and under doors.
Right.
Shut up and do my makeup.
I'll do an Arcana check on the wand.
Dang.
27.
That is a wand of manifold missiles.
Oh, same
It
one I had.
casts magic missile as a 3rd level spell.
Oh,
When you activate it, so it'll fire off 2 magic missiles. When you activate it, every round for a minute until you make it stop, it'll fire off another magic missile as long as you have it in your hand.
Right, because I got one last time that was a 5th level, I think.
How do they know what a magic missile is but not a magic bullet? I feel like
Um,
I'm skipping a
It's
card.
usable.
Mine was 1st level. That one's 3rd. So
It's usable once per day. However, you can try and force it to go off more.
yep. All of
times
your
per day.
wands are able to be used once per day.
Right.
So you just basically have free spells. And you just pew, pew, pew.
yeah, because right now I currently have 2 wands. So
3, I think.
All right.
well, now
so
3.
Yeah, because
That's
you have
the
the
third.
shocking grasp.
She
Shocking
also
grasp, first
was
level
wearing-
magic missile, and now 3rd.
She
some
was
very
wearing-
fine clothing that is now bloodstained.
Aww.
Yeah, well.
She have,
So,
What?
What is the
do
journal
you have
say?
any necklaces or earrings?
Nope, no jewelry.
Can I cut off her ear to keep it?
Whoa, whoa.
Ah, man, that's too
goblins
far.
only.
Goblins.
This is a person.
I mean,
Oh.
it was.
She,
What? No,
she may have been. She may have been evil.
Do you want to
that's
be
you.
allowed in town?
Fine. I'll leave it.
I thought that was ruthless
Savage.
shit.
Like,
Take her head. No.
I mean, we're taking the body back because she's, you know,
Devin, can you use a wand of magic missile?
I could trick any magic item to be usable.
Well, I'll give you my other one that's not the 3rd level, so it's the
Okay.
1st level. That way, if a trick goes wrong, it's on a 1st level wand
Yeah.
instead of.
Did we bring horses?
No.
No.
We walked because we didn't want to alert them when we.
I mean,
Just wanted to make sure all the goblins took off.
yes,
Yeah.
They like horses.
that's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't.
No.
They don't like horses.
No, they
But-
don't.
Arcana check on that small potion, 21.
That is a minor potion of healing.
Hand it to Odin, since he's the one who typically gets hurt the most.
Yeah. Usually.
Better than me.
All right. So now what are you guys going to do?
And there wasn't
searched
anything
her
else
body.
magical there, the journal
What's the
wasn't.
journal? Just
Um,
flip through it real quick.
it's apparently her diary, and she has not been happy because apparently she had a thing for Suto, but Suto only had eyes for Nualia.
So it is confirmed that that was Nualia.
Indeed.
Because before it was just supposition because we recognized her from the drawing. Because she wasn't actually named previously.
Right.
Oh, she's definitely evil then.
Yep.
Alright, let's clear the rest of this floor.
Yeah.
Onward.
Onwards and upwards. What are we gonna do with the body? Are we gonna put that body in the bag?
We're just
Can we just take her
Very
clothes?
cold.
No, we're not.
I think those clothes are a little bit ruined. I don't know how to get blood out of white.
A lot of baking soda.
What's baking soda?
I don't know what you're talking about. Witch.
Alright, well,
witch!
nothing else in here.
Alright, go listen back at that other door now that there was a commotion. 28, nat 20.
You don't hear anything.
Okay.
Alright, we'll go ahead and
Check it for traps before I give the all clear.
All right. You do not believe it is trapped.
okay.
Alright, give the all clear to the,
We'll
the
go
front
ahead
line
and
and I'll be
form up and start
stack up on the door.
Yup.
Ready to breach.
Oh, did I catch a name from her based off of her journal?
Her name was Lyri. Lyri Akinja.
Alright, I'm gonna put her spell book in the bag. And her journal. What was the name? Lilit?
Lyri.
Lyri.
Alright, so as you swing this door open, you have a hallway that goes down into what appears to be a room.
Alright. We'll go ahead and head up to the corner and then step around. Shield up.
Shield raised. As you step around the corner and you're looking around this room,
Deb and I also used that wand already today.
Okay.
the lower 4 feet of the walls in this empty room are covered with crude drawings in mud, blood, and paint. Most of the drawings show goblins engaged in some sort of violence against humans, horses, and dogs. One picture on the north wall is at least 3 times the size and complexity of the other scrawlings. This image shows Thistletop from the side, the goblin stockade perched atop it like a crown. A cave has been drawn into the center of the image, and looming inside is what appears to be an immense, muscular goblin with snake-like eyes and a dog slicer in each taloned hand. Comparing the scale to the rest of the drawing, it's believed that the goblin must be at least 30 feet tall.
Occultism, 16.
Apparently they believe that there's a really big goblin that lives here.
Great.
Oh boy.
30 feet tall. The ceilings here are 10
Down
feet.
the narwhals.
Okay. Well. Alright. Goblins
There's just a
are.
really big goblin climbing around and off the
Alright, well, we'll
I'll go do the listen at the door with an 18 and then check to see if it's trapped and whatnot.
Okay. You do not believe it is trapped, and you still don't hear anything on the other side.
Give the thumbs up for.
Alright, we'll step
Don't hear
up
anything.
and I'll keep the shield up, but I'll tuck my morning star away for now and open the door.
Okay.
And I'll be again directly behind him.
I'll move you guys here in a moment. And so, as far as your light goes,
And now I'm listening for really large goblin footprints or footsteps somewhere. Because we've already fought a goblin that was human-sized.
Just gonna keep getting bigger.
Right.
It can only go up from here. And this is when I'll get right. One slice the dog slice it. And you are all dime keys.
just a second. I need to move you back so that way I can take a picture. Hold on. Oh, aha. I figured out the issue.
Hey, that aha moment.
I can use the dynamic lighting again.
Yay!
There we go. And we'll turn on the back end. Shuffle this over. There we go. We have dynamic lighting again.
Beautiful.
I had the shadows turned on, and that's what's causing it. The shadows in the tiled wall sections. All right. So you start down this path. I'm going to fix this as I go. All right. There we go. Okay. So, bring up my so as you're moving down, you see off on either side a set of double doors and then a single door straight ahead, as well as a single door to your left.
Right.
Do you guys want to check the smaller doors? Before we go to
that's
the,
probably a good idea.
Yeah.
probably the big room.
I'll go ahead and listen at each door before checking any of them for traps.
Okay. Which one are you starting with?
First one that I can.
The big doors?
Yeah. I got a +8 perception if you want to just roll it for me.
Okay.
Get coffee.
You hear what sounds like snuffling and sniffing by a couple of creatures
I'll hold
on
up
the other side of that door.
I'll hold up 2 to 4 fingers, like hold up 2, then hold up 4, and then go listen at another door.
Which one?
Let's go south first.
Okay. What'd you get?
That one, 18.
That animalistic grunting sound is coming from somewhere close to the other side of that door.
I'll hold up the universal symbol of goblin scrum, mating scrum, and then go listen to the
What does that symbol look like?
it's,
Yeah,
you
show
know,
that again for
the the hole, and then with goblins the pinky.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody having
Just in the
weights
back,
in there?
mortified.
He knows way too much about the mating habits of goblins.
Have you ever watched rugby?
Nope.
It's like that but naked.
Okay. I've seen weirder shit, but okay.
Thank you, internet.
You're welcome, my child.
Alright. So,
Speaking of man.
I'll say big doors are the ones that.
Well, I'm gonna go down the western or eastern hallway real quick and listen at that one.
Okay.
11.
You don't hear anything on the other side of that one.
Give the signal for clear here, and then point to you. Point at the various doors.
Pointing at the big door.
All right.
Go there first.
Then I'll check that one for traps. Checking the double doors for traps.
You do not believe it is trapped.
Give the thumbs up and step back.
Can we tell which way the door's open right now?
You cannot see the hinges.
Did they appear locked?
They are not locked.
Okay.
Alright, so you're going to go this way first. So let's move this over.
So I figured probably me directly behind Odin, Kyleward at the other double door, and then I don't know how the other two are wanting to.
That was fine.
Stack the magic users down the hallway.
Ooh, yeah, that's probably a good point.
Yeah, I'll be in the hall and Willow will be beside Devin. Have a little more range.
Like here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Switch Willow and Flake.
Yeah.
Gonna shut off her vision. So that way I can get rid of some of this lag. There we go. Alright. So, as you swing the door open,
I assume everyone's got weapons drawn since I signaled there was 2 to 4 enemies behind that door.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna have the new magic missile wand out instead of my staff. Or well, I'll have it in my other hand, I guess.
where is it? Oh, wait.
My staff will be able to go back to my useful with my other hand.
Alright, as the door swings open, are you opening the other door?
Yeah.
What you see is stone fauns containing frothy dark water. Oh, I'm sorry, the doors would open the other way. Get this over here. This one over here. Alright. So, stone fonts containing frothy dark water sit to the north and south of the entrance to the room, and twin banks of stone pillars run the length of the long chamber. At the west end, a shallow stairs rise to a platform about 2 feet off the ground. To the walls surrounding this platform are lit by hanging braziers that emit glowing red smoke, giving the place an unnerving crimson lighting that throws the bas-relief carvings of countless monsters feasting on fleeing humans into lurid display. A black marble altar stone, its surface heaped with ashes and bone fragments, squats before a 10-foot tall statue. The sculpture depicts a very pregnant but otherwise shapely naked woman who wields a kukri in each taloned hand and has a long reptilian tail, bird-like taloned feet, and the snarling head of a three-eyed jackal with a forked tongue. The left kukri flickers with a fiery orange light, while the right one glows with a cold blue radiance.
Huh.
Also inside, you see a pair of hounds that are very... Oh yeah, very odd looking. I forgot to bring up my conversion. Because that has all the stats and the description for them.
Eep.
Durka Durka.
There's no automatic like recognition checks anymore, right?
No, you have to spin an action. What's that?
You spoke Afghan. Good. Sounds fluent.
Durka Durka Durka.
America, fuck yeah!
Where? There it is. Aha.
Can't.
There's my
He's
stat block.
serious.
I will.
I know, but if he sings more than 30
These
seconds,
emaciated, hairless canines have a strange air of menace and cruelty about them. And I need to add.
do they look like Mike Tyson named them in the affirmative? Yes, hounds.
All right, that's going to call for an initiative check. Because these guys are not going to just stand there and watch you. They look
Are
very...
they aware of us? Can
Oh,
I
yes.
Stealth it? Damn.
They have this wonderful thing called scent. That was what you heard, was them sniffing you out.
I mean, we were ready for them. They were ready for us. Let's do this.
All right. Let me grab my chart, and I'm going to roll for them first.
Could we get some red glowing brazier light going in that room too?
Sure.
I mean, it was in the description.
It was indeed.
I
and
demand an immersive experience.
I just want to set the mood. You know, red is a very romantic color, and it
Dual two
There you go.
really puts me in the mood to kill people.
And apparently deface their bodies. He was a
You know,
sociopath.
I take body parts off my head. It's fine.
All right, and we're going to change this to, where's my light? There it is. To a nice, deep, dark red color.
Yeah.
There we go.
I don't know, that seems more magenta than red. I'm just.
It does. But it's all the way over on the red spectrum. I don't get that.
Is your
Hold on. I got it.
I was just being facetious, but okay. There we go.
Yeah, nice.
That's the red light special.
There we go. Nice red light.
That's,
Ooh,
that's- as TLC taught us back in the day. You might be too young though.
I remember TLC.
Not the
Back when TLC was actually a learning channel
oh,
and not a reality channel.
I mean, it was already starting to turn into a reality channel.
when it actually stood for the learning channel and not just TLC.
Right.
I also missed documentaries on the History Channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barbarians Week was my favorite.
All right, Devin. What'd you get?
Devin got a 17.
17. Willow.
13.
Kylord.
Nat 20, 27.
27. What is your perception modifier?
That's not good. Somebody's going first.
The Yak
What is it?
Hounds. The,
7.
7? Okay.
the Mike Tyson affirmative action dogs.
Odin.
Yeah, we got a 15.
15. And Flake.
Got a 10 with a natural 1.
Nice.
Noise.
We were not prepared.
This time, you guys were caught off.
Mike Tyson Mysteries crew.
I saw that light and I got in the mood, man. I'm telling you.
That's a funny cartoon, man.
That's
All
pretty
right.
good.
At the top of the round.
Just, it's a marvel, but oh, sorry. Let's do this.
I need.
Kibitz later. It's game time.
It is game time.
Kill some things.
It is.
For the next lull.
This guy is number 1. This guy is number 2.
There goes the good
Gonna
gold.
group them.
You done wasted it.
Yep.
All right. So the one whose name is number 1 and is thusly marked, rears its head up and lets out a terrifying bay. Everybody make a will save.
Is this against a fear effect?
Indeed it is.
It lets out a Michael Bay. He's full of puns.
19.
Also 19.
14.
22.
What about Devin?
26.
All right. So everybody who beat 17,
Woo!
Just me.
you are not affected.
Woo, go us.
Who is our one with yeah, that you? Find the oh, I forgot to get out the
Way
You're
to
gonna
not
want
be
this, and you're gonna want the frightened condition,
But
and you're at frightened 3.
Oof.
Then the other one, noticing that its friend did not seem to do very well, it also lets out a bay. Everybody make a second will save.
Not 20.
Bastard. I've already spent my hero point. That was a that one.
Did you get over 17?
8.
I mean, we know what to beat.
All right,
So if you
increase
didn't
your
beat it,
frightened
you can
condition
throw
by
your-
1.
24.
24 is fine.
14.
14 is frightened 3.
I got right at
You
7.
could if you throw your
17
hero
is
point
fine.
No.
All right, so
Basically take a -3 to everything. And then each round it goes -1.
yeah, every time your turn comes up, it'll drop by, or at the end of your turn, it'll drop by 1. That is both of those creatures. Kylord.
Alrighty. I'm gonna stride into the room, and right at 1.
All right, hold on. Let me do.
You aren't afraid of no speech impediment dogs.
Let me shut off his light. Actually, let me do this because
Now, while he's doing that, it's amazing that there's an entire generation who views Ice Cube as a Disney star, Ice-T as a detective on SVU, and Mike Tyson as a cartoon character.
all right. So that is your current view.
Okay. I also have dark vision as well, so can I see
Ah.
any deeper? or anything?
I can indeed switch you to dark vision. So that would be lighting. We'll go for the nice deep purple, and that is 12 instead of 8. Hold it. You an elf?
Yes.
You don't have dark vision.
Could have swore I did. Yeah.
You have low light vision.
I think I took a feat for it though.
Oh, if you have the feet,
I
then
think
yes.
he has the ancestry feed.
The ancestry feet.
Yeah,
Okay.
I gotta look it up because I don't think I wrote it down. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up now. I'll tell you exactly what I got. But
Or
Either way, it doesn't
you were
matter.
Either way.
Cavern Elf Heritage.
yeah, cavern.
So yeah, then you have
Yep,
dark
Cavern
vision.
Elf Heritage gives you
I did
dark
write that
vision.
down. Heritage Cavern. Yeah, I already did write that down.
Yep, so that's where your dark vision comes from.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So
I'm learning this.
you
book
can
pretty
see
quick,
pretty much
especially since I don't.
all the way to the back of the chamber easily. What do you wish to do? Stride. I heard striding. Where you're striding to?
Yeah, I want to stride all the way up to the old one over there.
Striding up to number 1.
All right, and then I'm gonna double slice first with my long sword.
Double slice.
And that is a 24 to hit.
That will hit. It is not a crit.
Alright, and then I'm gonna swing with my hatchet. And that is a 20 total to hit for that one.
That is also a hit.
I like a double slice.
So that is a total of 19 points of damage.
19. It yips in pain. And then it goes to. There we go. Shut off your view to Devin's view. And let me switch your vision to normal color. There we
And then
go.
there's the other side of the room.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool though.
Yeah.
All right, Devin.
First thing is a 26 on either Arcana or Occultism, whichever identifies these things. I have both at the same bonus.
Neither of them will identify them.
Then Religion, that's 25,
25 on religion. Will
because I have that one too. I have basically all of the
see, what
identifying.
were they?
The funny smell of the house was the garbage just broke.
All right. That is enough to let you know that yes, they are indeed Yeth hounds, and let you know that they are fiends.
No weaknesses or anything of that nature.
Yeah, you can get one extra piece of knowledge out of that. They are weak against silver.
Good thing I have a silver dagger.
I'm just gonna go beat the shit out of
Action
him
number
with a
2.
mace.
Let's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we'll use my 30-foot stride to get flanking. Quick drawing my silver dagger in place of the rapier as I go. And that is a 19 to hit.
19 is a hit.
And that's all one action because quick draw I can do it as a part of a stride.
Right. Nice feat to have.
Yes.
And it no longer has to be specific, if I remember correctly. Unlike the old quick draw.
Correct. So I've got flanking. It's a silver dagger. So 11 points of damage with the silver dagger.
It yelps in obvious pain as your silver dagger also seems to cause some burning effect to it.
And then with my last attack, I will stab again with the silver dagger.
That was your last action.
Good. 'Cause
Moving
you
and
were
drawing
called
was one
knowledge.
action, and then you stabbed.
Oh,
That's an
it's
action.
quick draw. I thought it let me still
No,
attack.
but you were called knowledge first. That took up an action.
Normally, drawing a weapon is an action in and of itself.
Right. Okay.
Quick drawing lets you do it as part of the stride.
That's right. Either way, that was 3.
Odin!
All
so
right.
we'll turn off his, bring yours up, because you are the light source.
And I'm guessing they don't look the
That's right.
friendliest.
It actually quick draws draw an attack at the same action.
So it's
stride-
still the same
yeah,
result.
Still the same 3, but I knew attacking was a part of it. That's why I took it. I just had to remember the order it was in.
Alright, so what is Devin going to do?
Odin.
Odin.
Or Odin, sorry.
I mean, if you give me another turn, I'll just stab 3 times.
I'll go ahead and charge number 2. Take a
so
full
running up
25.
and you're striding up and attacking number 2?
Yep.
Because charge is actually a feat now.
Yep. I can't do that anymore.
Yep, stride up and hit.
I'm gonna get that. Appreciate it. All right. We'll swing with the Morning Star. 16 to hit.
16 is a miss.
Okay.
And your last action.
We will strike him again at the -5.
Okay.
No, that's a 10.
That is also a miss. From Odin to Willow. So let me kill this. Willow has dark vision.
Yep.
So let me set the right color. Confirm. Set the right distance. It's already set. Alright.
I would like to cast Divine Lance at number 1.
Alright. Go ahead and make your spell attack. It does have a bit of cover because Kylord is in your way.
That's a 12.
A 12 is a miss. That was 2 actions.
I'll just scoot forward 10 feet and stay there.
So stepping into the room.
Yeah.
Alright. From there to Flake. And there we go.
Let's see. To start all. I'll start in beside Willow.
Okay.
And then I will cast just telekinetic projectile at number 2.
Okay, go ahead and make your spell attack.
Plus 6 is 23.
23.
Minus your 4 for frightened.
Yeah, that'd be 22. I forgot I'm 4. Yeah, so 24.
All right.
22.
That is a hit, even with his cover.
9 points of bludgeoning,
Bludgeoning.
slashing, or whatever you found. And that'd be it.
All right. Round 2. Back to the top, the hounds. Number 2, steps. And now they have a flank on Devin. Number 2 is going to bite. A 13 is probably not going to bite.
Nope, that's a miss.
And then
Even with flank.
a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Make a will save.
19.
All right. You seem to be fine. However, you take 10 points of damage from the bite.
Ow.
Number 1 spins around and is going to do a bite as well. 20 to hit.
Hits.
Will save.
That is a
Oh, you know what I forgot?
17 on that one.
17. You managed to just barely shake off this fear effect. However, you do take 13 damage. And what is your athletics?
Do I have to roll a check or?
No, it's it's 10 plus your athletics modifier.
15 then.
15, and they have a 28, so you are now prone as it yanks your leg out from under you. And that was a free trip. Its second bite is going to be a 14 to hit. You're now flat-footed.
It misses.
And its last attack is just a 6.
That's a critical failure.
What's your AC flat-footed?
16 prone and flank.
16 prone. Okay. So it misses, and it will take a -2 circumstance penalty on its next attack. All right. That was the Yeth Hounds to Kylord.
Alright, I'm gonna double slice again on number 1.
All right. It is not currently considered flanked because it tripped Devin and took his weapons pretty much out of play for the moment.
Alright. It's a 17 to hit for the first one.
That is a miss.
Alright. Swing my hatchet. And that is an 18 to hit for that one.
18 is a hit.
Alright. It's 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. And your last action?
I'm gonna swing again with my longsword.
Okay. -5.
That is a 2.
It's a -10.
-10. Yeah.
Oh, is it a -10?
Yeah.
Okay.
The double slice
The double
just
slice-
ignores that first penalty.
Right, and then it jumps straight over.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So that is a critical miss. You swing the second time, and let's see. You extended too far and smacked the pillar on the other side of it, knocking your weapon out of your hand. Let's see here, and it ends up. Let's see. This is a longsword.
That was my hatchet.
Or you said you were attacking with your longsword,
I know, that was my first swing, and then with the double slice, I swung it the second time with my hatchet.
right?
Oh, the third attack.
Your third attack was
Was with
you
my
specifically
longsword.
said longsword.
You're right.
All right. And it lands in that square there.
All my grandkids, that's the only ones that got
Devin.
How's number one looking after the?
Not good.
I would like to acrobatics to kick up to try to avoid attack of opportunity.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know if they have attack of opportunity, but that just sounds
Not taking the
smart.
chance.
I have athletics. I have a lot of it. That's a 23.
23
Or
is
acrobatics.
successful.
Okay. Well, then let's
That's one action.
silver dagger to the face of
Number
Mike
one.
Tyson Hound number 1. Yeah. That is a 15 with the flank.
15 is a miss.
You know what? Let's hero point that. That was a 5 on
There
that.
you go.
There we go. That's a 29.
29 is a crit.
Dang.
Just straight double damage, no
Yep.
card. And
And you multiply, you don't have to roll multiple dice.
right, sneak attack damage does not multiply.
Does
stealth.
not multiply.
Just double checking. Well, that's 14 points of damage.
14. As you drive the dagger in, you find something vital, twist hard, and it falls to the ground quite dead. Then you have one last action.
Stride to Willow, screaming "Ow!"
Alright.
and I'll go up to the other side of her.
So 5,
10,
10,
15. Yeah, I got 30 movement, so I got it.
Alright. From Devin to Odin.
Alright, well, he has opened a path. Actually, I can just strike it from here, can't I?
You can indeed strike it
We
from
will
there.
just strike number 2 from here. 18 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay.
You lash out with your Morning Star.
I had one.
Says 9 damage for that.
9 damage.
Yep.
Should have been doing this. That causes it to yip a bit.
Alright.
Second action.
We'll go ahead and strike it again at the -5.
Alright.
And that is. That's a 20 to hit.
20 is a hit.
Okay. 9 again.
Alright. And your last action?
We'll raise my shield just in case.
Alright. Willow.
Has it been long enough that I can do battle medicine checks?
Nope,
No.
that's 24 hours.
This is the same day.
Alright. I guess I'll
Get out, Cat.
try to cast Divine Lance at number 2.
Alright. Make your spell attack.
Oh, okay.
24.
24 is a hit.
Yay, good damage to evil things.
Five points of damage.
5. And it yips in pain again. Alright. Then it goes to Flake.
We'll see number 2. He doesn't have any cover now, right?
He does not from where you're at now.
I will just cast Ray of Frost. That is a 16.
16 is a miss. And your last action?
I will stride over in front of Devin and start to get a minor life potion out. But
So, a manipulate action to draw the potion.
yeah, but I don't have an action available to do it now.
Not true.
So That's what I'm getting to, though.
All right. From there, why did the light?
Or I'll just come over and say, "It's in my bag, the potion you gave me, so you can grab it."
I got potions.
Round
I just
3.
Forgot she was out of healing.
Yeah.
On its turn, it launches itself up into the air, flies up to the ceiling level, which is about 20 feet up, and so that's 20 of its movement.
Didn't know it could fly.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60.
Loser.
And as it's going, it's howling.
Oh.
Oh fuck.
Oh shit.
To
Well.
a defensible spot.
Kylord!
Well, I'm gonna go pick up my sword.
So reach over, grab your sword as manipulate action.
Alright, and then I'm gonna start striding out the hallway to try to catch the
Alright.
demon dog.
5, 10, 15, 20.
When you
On the
Need
bright
to.
side,
jump down into the well,
you can reach it from there because it's not.
It had to come down to 10 feet in height.
Yep.
I jumped.
Oh, hey, look, right there it
Hey,
is.
found it. Hey guys, it's right here. Alright, so that's 2 actions, right?
That was 2 actions.
Alright, so I'm gonna swing with my long sword at it.
You guys doing like at home?
That is a 28 to hit.
28 is a hit, and it's even a crit. Double damage.
That is 8 points of damage.
8
No, I'm
points.
sorry, that is 10.
10 points.
Yeah, math.
Math is hard.
Tell ya.
From Kylord to Devon. He told you there was a potion in his bag.
Right, but this thing bolted. Oh, let's see. Easy with my fate die. Nope, time to be a hero.
Where are you at?
5, 10, 15, 25, 30. We're gonna acrobats underneath it to come up behind it.
In
Maybe.
front of it.
Yeah,
So-
either way.
5, 10, 15, and actually, let me turn off his sight.
And that was a 10,
10, 15.
so I don't avoid the attack of opportunity if it's got it.
There's 10, there's 15, there's 20, 25, and 30. So it does have some concealment because of the darkness, which will require a flat check.
We're good. That was an 18.
Alright, so you can make your attack against it.
25.
25
flanking.
is a hit, but not a crit.
12 points of silver damage.
12 points of silver, and it falls to the ground quite dead. And as it falls to the ground, everybody can make a perception check. This is going to be variable DC because of where people are at.
Roll on for me, Kristen.
27.
Plus 9.
17.
20 total.
Dustin got a 25. I got a 29.
Blake got a 25.
keep coming
Alright.
until you see us.
Don't use his real world name.
Yeah. We don't use his muggle name here.
So they draw some big dude up here.
For simplicity's sake, everybody who got 15 or higher, because that was going to be the lowest, or 20 or higher was the highest DC, definitely hears it. Kylord, did you have a 15 higher than a 15?
Kyler had a 20.
Okay, so yeah.
I had the
You had
I
a
had a
17.
17.
So you don't hear the door slam and then roars of anger.
Oh boy.
You don't like it.
And let me get these guys initiatives.
He's freezing them. They can't do nothing.
Oh, for my last action, I did manipulate a potion out.
He moves through a few steps and then he freezes up.
Alright, so
Basically,
did I
just
do
Those are
the
just
special
initiative
stats for
rolls.
him?
Perception. Oh.
Right.
I did
No,
not.
Here.
no, for
Here's something.
Here's a growl.
Alright.
She got her flu shot yesterday.
Okay. I say
I would have said,
So she called
"I'm
it
going
off.
to get defensible slide
You said you put it
stab."
in, I don't know.
She put it in ASOP, which is
I got sick.
Okay.
I normally do. This is the first year that I've gotten it that I have.
It felt terrible.
I found it.
So we just heard a big growl.
and
What do we
We heard a bunch of angry door slamming.
Bunch of
Loud
angry people.
now.
Okay. So we just heard a
alright.
We just pissed a bunch of people off.
Yeah.
Or a big, really big thing.
The hound started howling.
He would have been delayed to
Okay.
there.
So,
They're down here. So that was one action. Here's his second action.
Yeah, he's in the other room with his mommy and his sissy.
so you can probably see there's probably a plug in the living room.
Move this
Yeah,
down.
with his mommy. Oh, I see what you're saying. Father, mommy.
Boom, boom. And that door down there slams open, and you see a large. Well, Kylord can see it pretty clearly. It looks like a large goblinoid creature.
Oh boy.
He's called him Pity.
He's not size large, he's size medium, but he's definitely much larger than the other goblins.
Do we recognize him from a certain half-elf's description?
You'd have to spend an action to make the roll, but
Well, then I can't see shit, so.
yeah, you can't see him at all. But you heard the door swing open. Then it goes to Odin's turn.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Well, I know the dog went out there, so we'll take.
The yelp strangled off.
Yeah. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We'll go ahead and take the two.
10, 15, 20, 25. You can now see the dead creature there. In between,
There's a walkway there. Right there.
Well, he said get defensible, so I'll step into that hallway.
Okay. So you step here, and as soon as you do, you see the larger goblinoid. And he has in one hand, well, it's really odd as the light pours over him. He's wearing studded leather, but only the top half of it. And he's not wearing pants, and his dangly bits are swaying with his movements.
All right. He was having fun then.
That would be your guess.
So that was the
So
second.
that's two actions down.
I'll raise my shield and prepare for him to come and attack me.
All right. Then it is Willow's turn. So we go here. We shut off the vision for that. Then we turn on her lights because she's got dark vision. And what is Willow going to do?
Well, she's gonna scoot to the right one.
So
Yeah.
step.
She's going to just prepare her bow because she saw Odin.
Readying an action.
Yeah, hold up a shield.
Okay. So that's your last two actions. Flake.
I just came into the room and everybody just ran out.
Indeed.
Shit.
Gone. You're no longer afeared.
True.
I
You
will.
got that life number?
Am I able to make it behind Kylord, like in front of Devin if I?
Yeah, you can pass
stumble
through friends.
Oh, right. So I will
5,
slide to there.
10, 15, 20, and you can see down there the larger goblinoid.
Alright, we'll cast some.
Now I got a third one.
Let me just do a rate of frost for now. So now I am -2. So that is a 19.
A 19. That is a miss.
Okay. That's it.
All right. From Flake to you guys now hear the definitively familiar
Beyblades.
sound of goblin screeches.
Yeah, I really shouldn't have thought of it. Line of sight's in there.
All right.
I can turn my head and turn you guys off.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A female goblin,
I got
and she is naked as the day she was born, comes running into sight. She has a dog slicer and blood dripping down or running down her legs.
Yeah.
Oh,
5,
good
10.
lord.
And she runs straight up and tries to take a swing at
I already got
Odin.
Thankfully, your
And
shield's up.
Right?
Ooh.
Just blood splattering. Oh, did you hit her? Oh.
Let's hope she's not a squirter. I hate myself for that.
does a 14
Oh.
hit?
No.
Is that a
Did I
critical
hear
miss
that
with her?
right?
No,
Yes, you sure did.
It's a 20.
Shame on
So no.
Seems like she's already been
It would
hit.
have to be a 10.
Period.
5,
No,
10,
no.
15, 20, 25,
Old beastie
Square
got
peg
his,
round hole.
Oh god, there's another one.
30. Another female goblin. Very similar description.
Dang.
A third one joins the fun. Whoops. I took the number 3, but not goblin. Because I forgot to group them.
I'll write you two up there. Slow down.
And then at the very back, you can see one last one joining the fray. All of them look angry.
I'd be
Yeah.
angry
We
too.
just interrupted Snoo Snoo.
Yeah, we interrupted their orgy.
Never interrupt Snoo Snoo.
Or their gorgy.
That's probably more like it. I've seen Goblin Slayer.
You now know the source of the grunting and
Panting and
Panting
yeah,
and-
yeah.
Yep.
squeals and yips and
You're on 140. I'm on
We managed to kill the dog earlier.
The bug that
All
was
right.
getting yipped in the scritch pile.
Yeah.
that was round 3 to round 4.
Yeah, all three
Kylord.
of you got fast mount. I don't. Sometimes they'll hit me at the come through.
Can I like take an action to kind of just yell out like one sentence to the group?
Yelling out is a free action.
Okay.
Even better.
I want to yell out to the group. Let's lead them into the big room. And then I am going to stride back into the big room.
All right. So how far in? 5, 10. Oh,
Can
hold
I
on.
see
Let
the
me
big
get
room?
your view back up. Whose view? I think it was Flake's. Yeah. All right. There we go.
All right. I'm going to go basically 3 to the left. Right there.
All right. Second action.
I think I'm done there. I think I'm good there. I don't want to fight in the hallway.
All right.
Ready and attack if you wanted to. The goblin came in there.
Legally, I have attack of opportunity.
Right, so it wouldn't cost you your action. But
Yeah, since you have 2 actions, you can ready a single action to, if one of them gets up close to you, you can swing and not use your attack of opportunity, and then use your attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to do that?
Sure. Yeah.
All right,
Now that-
Devin.
That exists.
Yep. Devin's gonna drink his potion, get back 6 points of
Manipulate
heals,
You can only ready one action thing. That's why you can't ready spells.
manipulate out the second potion, and chug it for 5 more.
All right.
That was
Any
Devin's
time, so, yeah.
entire turn.
You can use
2. Turn on the light.
But it's not like you spend your 3 actions and
And 10, 15, 20, 25. He is going to delay. Odin.
Yep.
Ah, okay.
Well, this goblin tried to hit me, so I'm gonna at least strike at this one in front of me first.
All right.
17 to hit.
17 is a hit.
Oh, I'm sorry, 19.
19 is also a hit.
19 to hit the naked female goblin.
Yup.
You're a monster.
She brought this on herself. She came out.
but basically you spell. So I think plus 1. You use it as a first level. But you
7 damage.
7 damage. You smash her skull in with your strike. And she falls to the ground dead.
And then we'll go ahead and ready in action to attack the next one that comes up.
Alright. So that takes your last 2 actions. Willow.
Willow would like to scoot into the hallway and pass electric arc at the first one.
Okay.
might be able to
assuming
see it
goblin
from where
will-
you're at without speeding.
Let's move back. No, she would have to move over.
The other one I can.
So step, and then are you arcing it into 2 of them?
Yes.
Which 2?
Can it go past the first two?
You can go 30 foot past
Yeah.
the first one.
So you can hit.
Yeah, I'll
two
go with
goblins,
the
big
first
guy.
one and the big guy.
Alright.
Okay.
What's the reflex DC?
19.
19.
Alright. She did not make it. Nor did he.
What's it do?
Oh, Zach, right in the
1d4
business.
plus
You never want that.
I mean,
Five.
we're
5
not good at
damage?
kink shaming.
Yeah.
But it's 10 damage overall since you have 2 of them. So, I mean, yeah, sucks roll along.
He's not happy.
But not quite.
He never is at this time.
Hard life of a baby.
There's so much stuff going on there.
All right.
On the sleeve.
None of them die, but the one in front does not look so good. From Willow to Flake. So Flake is here.
Yep, like sure it is.
The rest of your turn, just
Drop down ready in action. Ready in action is 2.
Flake. How much cover does the big guy have? Do the little goblins give him cover?
The little goblins and everybody in between, yeah.
So they all give cover.
Yeah,
extra.
it's
Okay.
it's going to be a +2 cover bonus to his AC.
I get a -2. This would be a -4. That'll be tough. Okay.
You should only be at a -1 at this point. This should be your last turn, Frightened.
Just got my second board.
I thought I had one more.
This is your last one. 'Cause
Right,
And then
it'll
we'll
just
jump
be a
to-
-1 this round, and then it'll be gone.
Oh, go big or go home, I guess. I'll cast True Strike first, and then I will cast Acid Arrow at the big guy.
Okay, roll to hit.
Whew. Okay, that one's good. So it's 9 plus 17 is a 26, and then -1 is 25 to hit.
That is a hit, but not a crit.
And then Acid Arrow is 3d8.
Cool.
Plus 1d6 persistent. So the d8 is 13 points, and then the persistent is 1 point of persistent acid damage.
All right.
So I said go big because that's my only big one.
From Flake to the Goblin Girls. She is not happy, and she is going to step forward.
You have your ready
Yeah,
action.
I'll take my ready to action to striker.
All right, go for it.
That is
I'll just hold off and wait. I won't do nothing.
27,
Minus 5 because it is your second strike for the round.
22.
That is a hit, but not a crit.
Okay.
Oh.
12 damage on that one.
If you feel better,
She goes down.
Splat.
Hi, buddy. Then the next one comes rushing forward, and she stabs at you with her dog slicer the first time, and it's not going to be a critical miss. Then she tries again. Ooh. Does a 20 hit.
It does. My shield isn't raised.
Alright, and you still have your reaction if you want to do a shield block.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that then.
okay, I got
Alright, 5 damage, so your shield will stop it and not take any damage itself.
Yep.
Nice.
And the last one rushes by him. And then round 5, Kylord.
I am just gonna stride up beside Odin, I guess.
Can you say mom?
Okay. Get a hold of you.
Can you say not
And-
daddy?
I can't attack from here.
Yes, you can.
I
She
can't.
just has cover.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and try to swing my long sword
You can still
for.
double slice from here.
Yeah, I'll double slice. If I hit this one, it's probably gonna kill it. But we'll see. Maybe not. 13 to hit for that one.
13 is a miss.
Alright, let's swing with my hatchet.
Now this is one of the places that I'm.
11 for that one.
That is also a miss.
War.
Alright, and that is all of your actions too. Devin. Open up. What is Devin going to do?
Oh, no, I haven't seen one. since-
We will.
Bring up your viewpoint.
Chuck the magic dagger at the first goblin.
Alright.
Everybody jump.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Never mind. Bounced it off the
It's
wall.
fine.
Pierced elbow. The target drops one item it is holding.
So she
There it
drops
is, I got it now.
her dog slicer.
I was in.
And it'll still be double damage.
Yep.
For 12 points of damage.
And she dropped it because she died. All right.
Yeah.
That was one action.
Try to recognize the bugbear.
That would be social
Society.
or society, yes.
19.
That is Bruthasmus, the hobgoblin hero.
Dibs on his head.
You got it, buddy.
Damn it, guys.
And then I'm gonna tuck in, use my stride to get a little into that room there. Because I also know he is an archer from what Shalilu said.
So you move up to here.
Actually one over, so I'm still out of line of sight, but can let other people ferry into the room if they want to get out of the way.
Okay. Then it is his turn, and he did not grab his bow. He instead grabbed his,
I'll bring up the map.
I believe, Morning Star. Find him
That
again.
big green thing on the map.
Yes. He has a flail. So he will stride up, and he did see elf. So he strides forward. Does a plus 11. Does a 21 hit Odin?
It does.
Alright, he is going to choose to trip you with his free trip attempt. And what is your athletics plus 10?
17.
He successfully trips you, knocking you prone. I forgot to move him up.
Gotcha.
And he sees the elf off to the side, and he swings at the elf.
Thankfully, cover.
Let's see. Does a 15 hit Kylord?
Does not.
Does not. And that was his turn. And she uses her reaction to do the Goblin Scuttle.
Was I able to take an attack of opportunity? It's probably late, but is he in range of attack of opportunity at this point?
He would be, but cover prevents an attack of opportunity.
Gotcha.
All right.
Saw ya.
So then it goes to Odin. Your weapon lies at your feet. Or not at your feet, sorry. You are on your
Yeah, I'm prone.
butt.
Yeah.
I think you'll do that.
We'll go ahead and stand up.
All right, you stand up.
He smashes you again.
I'll just scream at him and strike with the Morning Star. Should not have spent that hero point so early. 13 to hit.
Sparkle thread.
13 is a miss.
Okay.
You're distracted by his dangling balls that were right over your head a
I
second
keep you
ago.
ahead
Yeah,
of me. I
yeah.
can see.
Okay.
And for my last action, I'll raise my shield.
Okay.
I'm not about to deal with this again.
Willow.
I will cast.
Switch to your view.
Ooh, someone should insult him. They already killed the guy
Wow.
upstairs.
So great.
There you go.
I'll cast Divine Lance at the big guy.
Hit the big guy. All right, go ahead and make your attack.
So 15.
A 15 is a miss. And your last action? You launch the lance past him.
I want to shoot an arrow.
You have your bow out. Go for it.
What the hell
Watch
do
your
I
hit.
roll?
Just roll a d20.
Ooh, this one's nice.
This is at a -5 because your spell
So
is
it's
an
a
attack.
+1 because you got a 6.
Some bitch keep selling themselves.
Here, boy.
You're just going through dice tonight, aren't you?
And I've got
Yeah, I rolled one.
Roll again.
She did.
Why
She
am I
got a
rolling?
Oh,
17.
did you? Sorry. Yeah, 17.
Yeah, it would have been a 17. 17.
That is a miss.
Okay.
To Flake.
That was so bad.
Alright,
I killed you.
We're fine.
here's all my spells.
I got armor.
Cast my last True Strike, and then I'll do Hydraulic Push as my signature spell. So actually, I have one more of these. That'll be at level 2.
So it's a level.
go figure.
Is it heightened +1?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so
That'll be
you
a
cast it
level
as a
2.
level 2.
No, it was
So that'll use up one of your level 2 slots for the day.
They're not going to use a hero's point on my attack rolls because they're both shit.
now I got
That's better. It's a 19 to hit.
A 19 is a miss.
Miss still. That blows.
From
He's
Flake.
only wearing half his armor and
it
19
goes
still.
to her, and she is going to attempt
Someone did. Someone had a
a
heart.
tumble through.
Got one of those
So
fucking
as she
bullets.
tries on the first one,
Them damn
she is going
bullets
to
are ridiculous.
fail, which means she can't even get past him. She'll try a second time,
She got
and
distracted.
that is a 23, which I believe beats everybody's.
Beats
So
mine.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and she does not have enough movement, so on one action. All right, and towards the end of the round, everybody, let's see, this would be Flake, Willow, and Odin can all make a perception check.
I don't want to.
16.
22.
What about Willow?
14.
All right, well that was enough. All three of you see a human. Let me pull him in.
Are they all gone now?
Like, out again. Wasn't there like a pregnant lady or something we saw in the other room?
Statue,
Statue.
of
The
Lamashtu.
statue was pregnant. Okay. I half heard it. I was really
Yeah.
confused.
Mother of monsters,
Mhm.
perpetually pregnant, giving birth to abominations. It's kind of her shtick.
You know the norm.
The
Come on.
I'm right on your tail.
So this guy steps into view. He's got a steel shield and a bastard sword, and he seems to be eyeing the fight. The sword is still in its scabbard. He hasn't drawn it yet. And he's just eyeing everything, like he's waiting to see what happens. Round 6. Kylord.
I'm going to double slice the big baddie there. That is a 14 for that
I see
one.
money. Is there anything else?
That's going to be a miss.
Hatchet.
Oh,
That is also a 14.
pearls and all them.
All right, and your last action?
I'm gonna try to swing again with my long
Are
sword.
they just?
All right, this one's at -10.
Come on, baby. Rolling like shit now.
I'll look at
5.
That is a miss. All right, Devin.
Well, let's just throw magic dagger at Bruthasmus, since
Okay.
there's no room to get behind him. After I watched the goblin try to tumble through and get pushed back. That is a 29.
That is a hit, but not a crit.
7 points of damage.
Okay.
We'll throw again. That one is a 25.
That is a hit.
something just grab me and drag me halfway across this.
7 points of damage.
And your last action.
Shalilu, he's all yours. Create a diversion.
Dude,
All right.
seriously.
Make the. Is that diplomacy?
The deception.
Deception. Okay.
And that is a 22.
Versus his will, I believe.
So you just brought a friend with him to play with.
I believe
All right. He is. What's the success on that?
so. I'm going to tell you.
Once he finds the page.
Create a diversion.
This is the
Success. I become hidden to each creature whose perception DC is less than or equal to my result.
All right.
Okay, I
So he
move out of the
glances
way of the
away,
corner,
and you're able
and
to
that one appeared behind
basically
my back.
move out into a blind spot.
Lasts until the end of my turn or until I do anything except step. So it's really kind of useless at that point.
Yep.
Maybe I should have went with intimidation.
Alright. Then it's his turn. He is going to attempt a shove. Climb. Force open. Long jump. Shove. Alright, and I'm going to give... What is your athletics DC, Odin?
17.
Alright, let's see if he can do this. You're going to get +4 circumstance bonus because you got 2 people behind you. Ooh.
Did he get a 1?
No.
Everybody's done. You get an extra point.
He leans into it and he shoves
Out of stone.
everybody
That's what
back
I'm
as you
doing.
guys bump into each other, and he gets to step in with it.
Can I take an attack of opportunity?
It's against Fortitude DC.
Fortitude DC?
Yep.
Okay. What's your Fortitude DC?
That's a 16.
He still beat it by a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to preserve it.
Actually, that made it, because your athletics was 17, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So that made it a critical success.
Sorry.
God damn it, Mike. This is why we can't have nice things.
I'm learning rules here. I gotta run this game at some point.
Thank you.
So he shoves all 3 of you back 5 feet, and I don't believe that provokes.
If he stepped
Because it's
in
an
the wall-
attack. Step does not provoke.
He can stride after it, but he has to move the same distance, same
Right.
direction. So it would provoke as per normal because it's a stride, not a step.
Okay, so yeah, you would get an attack on him then.
Alright, that's a
See?
21 to hit.
I work for both sides of us.
21 is a hit.
Okay, where are we going now?
For 9 points of damage.
All I'm just imagining him is him just pelvic thrusting and you guys just falling away from it.
slinging it.
He is not looking good. And he
Just hit you with the old meat
spins,
spin.
and he is bringing. He is looking very angry at Kylord.
Mine says, and that little island looks like a hill sticking out.
I need a
No.
crit for a melee weapon.
What damage type?
This is bludgeoning.
Flail, bludgeoning. Normal damage, crit effect. The target is clumsy 1 for 1 minute and must succeed at a reflex save or drop one item it holds at random.
All right, so
Well, I was going to
make your reflex save, and that's against his roll.
12.
I can't until they
All right, so you have 2 items in your hand.
Yeah.
We'll say 1 to 2 at your long sword, 3 to 4 at your hatchet. You drop your hatchet,
My dice have been on fire tonight.
and the flail does. I always forget this damage. 1d6 bludgeoning plus his strength modifier. You take 9 points of damage, and then he uses his free disarm and does not succeed.
Did he critically fail?
He did not critically fail.
Yeah, I had a whole bunch of it. It's just like
You just wanted to draw that card, didn't you?
ran out and
No, he would drop
He
his
would have
weapon
to drop his weapon.
since it's through the weapon effect.
Yeah, I was sitting there trying. I kept hitting forward. I couldn't figure out what
I
the
think
hell.
this is the
Just
second
didn't work.
round. Did he take the persistent acid damage?
He did.
Okay.
Okay. Now what are these called?
All right, Odin.
Yep.
Yeah.
This guy just shoved you back hard and pushed everybody behind you back.
Now I'm pissed.
He used his helicopter and blew you back.
Screw that. I'm gonna underhand swing the mace. Called shot to the dick.
Well, fortunately, there are no called shots yet.
I know.
But you're doing an underhand swing. Let's see how you do.
Is that a crit
This,
fail?
this is flavor.
Did you just crit fail, man?
He just hit himself in the face with it.
Let's see. Here, I got it right here. Here we go.
Melee.
Wait, do I need to choose?
Oh yeah, you
No,
can,
it's
it's melee.
I was just messing with it. You're broke. Alright, your weapon's current hit points are reduced to its broken threshold. If already broken, the weapon takes 3d6 damage, ignoring hardness.
You broke your weapon on his cock of steel.
It was still hard.
Alright, so it now has the broken condition.
I didn't think
Yep.
sword
Those
fights
dice
work
aren't
like
gonna be
this,
used
but
anymore.
Yeah, you can say they cross swords.
What is your second action?
you don't bring a morning star to a cockfight.
Alright,
Star versus Morning Wood. He won.
so great axe two-handed.
Yes.
Yes, so you would have to drop both your shield and your Morning Star.
I'll drop both as a
Free
free
actions.
action. Second attack to draw my great axe,
Okay.
and then we'll try striking him with my great axe now.
All right.
Screw it, but this can't be any worse than. Is that the 6 of the...
Was this great axe magical? I don't remember.
No, it's just straight.
Okay.
The Morning Star's the only thing that is, technically. So that's 18 to hit.
18 is a miss.
Okay.
That was all of your actions to Willow. You just saw him strike the guy right in the thigh, right next to his junk, and break his Morning Star.
Let's drop everything and draw an axe.
Is there still the other
And that's what
little
you used to
goblin
chop
way back
wood.
there?
Yes, let me switch to your viewpoint. I apologize.
Boundless runics.
There you go. And you can see the human back there, and he's got this quizzical look on his face now as he watches Odin break his Morning Star.
Yeah.
Can I do electric arc again on the big guy? to the
Yeah,
left?
if you still have a second copy of it memorized.
Yeah.
That's a cantrip. So.
Ah.
Cantrip.
Indeed.
That is a powerful cantrip.
Yeah.
All the cantrips got juiced.
Yeah, they did. Here, you can put that on the underneath the.
So
With
that's
the
a
reflex-
reflex
the
saving
pile.
throw.
DC was 19.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's all you're doing.
All right, let's see. How did he do?
Yellow, blue,
He
green,
succeeded.
purple.
And she. I don't know for certain. Let me see. She succeeded, so they both only take half damage.
Alright, they both get 3.
Alright. She squeals in pain and he twitches. And you think you stopped his heart because he keels over,
Okay.
white dead.
Yeah. All that blood rusted.
And your last action.
Yay.
Last action. Last action.
I'll just drop everything, step aside, let her angle this.
I want to shoot an arrow at her.
Alright, go for it.
Like, this is a really pretty die.
Okay.
What's this, a minus 5? So
Yep.
it's
Yeah, so
only
it's a
get
Yep,
plus
this is at a
one.
-5.
Got this.
The good news
16?
is she's naked.
16?
16, even after the cover she's getting from Odin, is a hit.
She said, "Fuck you."
D6, I think.
It's a D8.
Oh, it's a D8.
Yeah, she's using a longbow.
Longbow.
Ah.
You have a D8.
I'm still not used to
That's
the
a
fact that
D4,
small
yeah.
weapons.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
through me
same
too.
damage for one, yeah. 2 plus
That's-
plus your modifier, your dex modifier.
There's no.
right? Or
It's
is-
just straight.
She doesn't.
oh,
It's
no,
just straight damage.
1d8,
2
yeah.
points of very hated.
Very.
Probably enough to drop her, considering
Damage.
she's been electrocuted a little bit.
Yeah.
She is still hanging on.
Well, I hit her. I want
Flake.
to be noted.
To your viewpoint.
I'll cast telekinetic projectile. I'll grab that arrow that she just shot earlier and missed with.
Okay. Roll to hit.
It's a 18.
18 is a hit.
So 6 points of damage.
And
Or no, I
then
lied to you. Sorry. Did she die from that?
she dies.
That's 4 plus more. So yeah, that's 10 points. So yeah, she did.
So that guy is just standing down there watching, and he's like, "Whoa, whoa! I don't want any trouble. He's got his shield attached to his left arm, but he's got his hands up in the air. His bastard sword has not been drawn yet.
Hired help.
Yeah, they ain't paying me enough for this.
Will you come back and testify against them for their crimes against Sandpoint?
Ooh, wait, Sandpoint?
Yep.
Let me, and let's see, is anybody here from Magnamar?
Nope.
No, I didn't.
Willow's boyfriend.
I do have Lore Underworld if that helps.
That would be one that you could roll.
Because I get bonuses on that. Lore Underworld, that is a 25.
You actually, this guy kind of looks familiar. He looks like he could be related to Saul Van Kaskeren up in Riddleport, the guy who owns the Golden Goblin gambling hall.
Oh, wait, you're Saul's cousin, right? The mercenary.
Brother.
Oh, sorry. He's just been paid.
All right.
First time I hit on this.
There was no reports of any humans doing any damage. Have you done anything to the people of Sandpoint?
No.
Do we believe him?
No.
No, he's good. I'll vouch for him. He didn't draw his weapons when he could have and rushed down to help with Asmus.
What else?
I'll
He also
put
just saw
my
me
great
wreck
axe
him.
back, pick up my shield and mace then, and
Watch the tear trickle down your face.
I'm kind of glad you guys offed him, though. Do you know how hard it is to sleep when they're going at it?
Oh my god.
we could hear it
Hour
from upstairs.
upon hour upon. Ugh. And the smell.
Oh,
We're good. We're good. Just leave.
What about the smell? I kind of
Here, walk down here and you can smell it.
Ah, yeah, it's musty.
So,
so
And he does make his way up closer to you guys, still keeping his hand well away from his sword.
Is there anything on Big Guy of value?
He has.
yeah, Devin's taking Bruthasmus's head and
I
Getting
have
his
my
gear.
great axe. You want me to just chop
yeah,
it off?
you do this. You got that.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up my whatever.
I'll do the
my hatchet. I
typical.
think that's what I dropped.
Grab him by the ears so
Detect
that
magic
shot
and
on
stuff
this.
while we searching.
You want it even.
I'm trying to get late for
That
this.
flail is magical.
See if I can identify what we're doing.
19 for Hector's?
20.
Nice.
Just a lot. 20 something.
It is a
26.
If it's
it is
26
a
doesn't
potent +1 flail.
potent +1 flail.
It is not striking, so it just gives you bonus to hit.
Okay.
Want to use it?
Well, I already have a potent longsword. Does it do? Is it 1d8 or 1d10?
1d6. But it has the disarm and trip traits.
I mean, if no one wants it.
Did he have a feat that let him do that for free?
Yeah.
You always get to do it for free on a successful hit, I believe. Let me double check.
I don't think that's true.
You got that
Otherwise, my
twitchy
rate
eye.
would be-
The twitchy eye.
The name of the bar you own in a few
Okay,
years.
what was
Right.
the signature?
Welcome to the Twitchy Eye.
The stroke guy.
Anything else that he had?
Hold on.
Oh, okay, you're the one.
Welcome back, Charles.
Yeah, it doesn't say that they take an action.
See, because when I read it, it read as when you use the action, the effect happens. Like with disarm, you can use this weapon to disarm with the athletic skill, even if you don't have the free hand.
Okay.
But it doesn't say that.
I'll
you
go
get
with
to do
that.
it. Now the trip one might be different. No, it's just you can use that in place of
the attack.
having the free hand, and if you critically fail, you can drop the weapon instead of having the effects of the actual critical failure.
Yep, we'll run with that then.
Yeah, that's another change from.
That's what I'm bringing up right now. They had an update, so it includes the lock my
Let's
we could also pull that potent off and put it somewhere else too, right?
Indeed.
That's still
That's
easier
a
for me.
crafting check to pull it off. You need a rune stone to do it though, because you got to put it on a rune stone, a blank rune stone,
Oh, okay.
and then transfer it.
When we get back to town, you got a lot of crafting stuff to do. So.
Apparently.
Because we have a disrupting rune that needs to go on one of his weapons as well.
We tell him we took out 2 of the big.
Could I put that potent
Make do some
on
free
my
stuff.
weapon that's already potent? To disrupt it?
They don't stack.
They don't stack. No, it has to be a +2 potency.
Or we could put the disrupting rune on this flail when we get back because it's magical.
Put the disrupting rune on the dagger too, depending.
Yeah.
Mm.
The dagger was only a +1, so it can only have 1 effect rune.
Ah, okay.
The potency determines how many other runes it can have.
That
Okay, that's not how it was explained last time, so that makes more sense. Because yours, we can't put it on yours either, so we'll have to wait till we get a +2.
Well,
do you
he's
have
got a
anything special?
+1,
Right.
so he can add he can add an
So the
effect.
flail we could add it too, right?
Right.
Because it's a +1. Okay, I got you. I thought it would have had to be a
No, the potency
+2.
determines how many other runes can be placed
So I
on
can
it.
still
Gotcha.
put it on one, so I put it
Right,
one
you
already
can.
on it.
Yeah. Alright, any other loot from him?
I don't understand.
No, not here.
Why don't you have these and I'll just keep talking?
Oh, he's got to have pants somewhere. You think he's got anything in his pants?
I'm not going in that room.
It's musty in there.
It already smells within here.
So,
Smelly gold spins the same.
I assume y'all are from Sandpoint then,
Yep.
here to wreak vengeance on the goblins.
Oh no, we're official.
He's just trying to get laid.
Officially laid.
Like the sheriff sent us down here to stop.
Well, yeah, you're here to stop the goblins.
Nualia, actually. The goblins are just a side effect. Where is she, by the way?
I haven't seen her in a few days, but that's probably because she stays downstairs.
Oh. What's downstairs?
I'm keeping my purple.
I don't know. I've never been down there.
Okay.
I started down the stairs once, and I started to get ill. I just didn't like the feeling I had, and came back up.
Well, you're messing with the Lamash too.
Yeah. Saul always said I'd get myself into too much trouble. I saw you guys, and I saw how you were handling things, and I heard that the hounds die, and those things. Oh,
Yeah, they weren't that big of a deal.
but that howl. I was asleep when you guys opened the doors.
Yeah.
So, what else do we got to look forward to here? Who's loyal? Who can turn?
Lyrie's pretty loyal.
She dead.
Yeah. Good.
We ran across her.
Bitch
first.
turned me down. She's
Yeah,
stuck on pseudo.
He's dead too.
Yeah, spoiled brat. All sad and sappy because daddy didn't like him.
Yeah, he's dead.
His dad's dead too.
What the hell have you guys been up to?
Oh no, we
that
didn't
was-
kill his dad. Pseudo killed his dad.
Oh,
Poured molten glass over him.
Jesus. Did you leave anybody in Sandpoint alive?
The sheriff.
There's this redhead you might have a chance with.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
If you go to town, look out for the Vendor sisters.
Hey,
Just make sure dad's not around.
her father is very pleasant. He's a very pleasant man, actually, from what I heard.
Yeah.
Is he the?
Through the
He is.
grapevine, he's not real nice.
Alright, well, we're here to kill more things, so.
No, like
You want to show us where
Yeah,
the steps were?
that room down that way.
Down the hall here?
Yeah. There's some weird creature in there.
Towards the fuck shit.
weird creature like what?
What did it look like?
Kind of
30-foot tall
black. Has tentacles.
Oh my god.
Lots of eyes.
That'd be a
Squidward?
Which would that be a nature, an occult?
religion.
That would be either a cult or arcana. And he was pointing towards this door here.
Yep. 25 on Arcana.
Yeah, you guys got the.
You've never really heard of anything like this before.
Oh wow, that's a really big
I mean,
one.
octopuses have tentacles, and some of them have been known to have multiple eyes.
Right.
Can it
Is
get
it-
out of that room?
Yeah, can it get out? Is it trained? What is it?
It ain't trained, and I don't know what they call it, but whenever goblins got out of line, they were tossed in there.
Great.
Okay, so let's leave that alone.
Okay,
Maybe
so
we should go there after we rest.
Yeah, do you have somewhere we can maybe bed down for a few hours?
has the alarm
Well-
been set off throughout other than up here? What?
Oh yeah, those hounds, they can communicate with Nualia telepathically.
Okay, so
Oh, shit.
she knows that we're coming.
But odds are, I mean, she'll probably stay down there
I mean,
and
what,
wait for you.
what
Oh.
other surprises do we have to look forward to on this floor?
And the goblin babies are here, and that's really it.
How much did they pay you?
They won't be here for long.
I haven't been paid yet.
Oh.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Oh.
She
Maybe
gave
we
me an
could
initial
sleep and
fee
pay
back
her.
in Magnamart, but she hasn't paid me anything extra yet.
What's your rate right now?
2 gold a day. Yeah, that's expensive.
I hand him 4 gold.
Toss him 2 and
I'll
We
be
can
like,
take it from the community pot. You guys just want to take it from the community pot to help us?
oh no, I'm hiring him. I got this. I know him.
Well, you know of them.
I'm vouching for
Calm
him.
down.
Well, yeah, but
Ma'am, I need you to.
you know that I know of him. He knows I know of him. These guys don't know that specifically yet.
Pacifically?
Specifically.
Atlantically.
that's better than arriving pacifically at 7.
We have fun here.
So yeah.
We're having fun.
Any extra ways down to that floor, or is it just one way down?
Just the one way down. You already passed the way down.
No.
Did we?
Yeah, back in that little study that Lyra hangs out in, if that's where you found her.
No.
There wasn't any other doors off of that room, was there?
It's a hidden door.
Oh.
We didn't even look for those.
No, you didn't.
Damn it.
I wasn't too worried about it.
Maybe that was a good thing.
I'm clearing the floor.
Well, since I already know we're here, I'm gonna go
How about we-
desecrate that statue of Lamashta.
Well, you do that. Kylord, you want to come with me to the Oric? You, me, and Kylord, we're going to go take care of future generations of goblins.
Yes, I'm
Oh, we're
feeling
gonna go
very
kill
Anakin
some
Skywalker.
And then I don't want you to have to witness that, though.
Thank you. I greatly appreciate that.
So why don't you two stay with him to desecrate the temple? We'll reconvene in Lyra's room. You said there's no other ways out from that area?
None that I know of.
Okay. So then we'll just camp out in that room, rest up, and then dive down fresh?
Yeah, probably.
If they can't get out.
Yep.
What we killed him?
Sure.
All right.
Because I'm a little bit banged up still.
Same.
Yeah.
All right, so what are you gonna? You're gonna do what again now? You got 2 people.
We're going to slaughter
Reckon
the
the
babies.
reckon the. Okay.
They're going to deface the temple.
Okay.
And then we're all gonna meet back in the study.
Yep, we're going to clear out Lyra's corpse and then meet back in that area to pull up with watching the secret door in case something breaks through.
Okay. So back up. Whoops. I forgot I needed to move the.
And we can set up a watch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So damn. There it is.
100% security all night.
So there's not really enough room in here. You can move the table to get the door wider open there,
Yeah.
but there's not a whole lot of room in here for all of you to sleep in the same place. You'd have to spread out between the 2 rooms.
Well, people on watch can, like,
Stay out in the room.
yeah,
The
we can
bigger
have.
room.
Well, why don't you want them in the smaller room? Because that's where the door is.
Yeah, where's. Well, we want to keep an eye on that.
I'll stay.
Maybe
in
you
the
can have a
room-
person
I'll
in
stay in
each
the
room
room
watching.
where the
Yeah,
where
we'll
the
have
trap door
2
is.
people on watch. One in the one in the one room, one in the main area where everybody's sleeping.
So the hidden door is right here. He points it right out to you.
Yep.
Can we set up that table?
I love that I can do that with walls now.
Yeah, can we move this big table against the hidden door
Yeah.
and then
Keep
use
it from
the,
being
Move the
open?
smaller table to prop up against that.
Yeah, then we'll move the smaller table to kind of block off.
Hey, can we put the dead bodies on top of the tables as well? Just to
That's gonna start smelling.
yeah, you can. Oh, yeah.
We can
I
just throw
don't
him in the room with
understand
the
your
tentacle
obsession
monster.
with playing with dead bodies.
I just drag him back to that room with that octopus.
You gotta do something.
That'll probably-
Dandelion eaters are
Keep
weird.
taking turns hitting me.
I was at that.
I'm gonna bet you don't even know where that came from,
No clue.
because I think there's only one person in the room who does. Dandelion eaters. It's a fun game.
I got one of those bulldozers things.
What is it?
Shadowrun.
Oh.
I love Shadowrun.
I do too, but you have to have the right group for it.
It's true. Though I hear 6th edition is kind of meh.
Like too forgiving.
They changed too much, but it's brand new, so who knows what they're gonna add to it. They're trying to make it more cinematic feel.
I'm more interested in Cyberpunk 2077,
Ooh, yes.
and that's going to be a Nick
Trying
game.
to kill one fly.
That'll be one that Nick runs,
That'll be interesting.
and I have no idea which night he would want to run it on. All right, so you guys rest. Let's see if anything comes up from the deeps.
No take first watch.
Negative. And then after you guys rest, you're not sure. Well, where you're at, you can tell the sun has risen because you can see some light coming down the stairs. And then you set on your merry way.
Yep.
We're off to see the Wizard, the full Wizard of Oz.
So I'm
Go,
going
go,
to
go.
get everybody lined up. Auric asks if it's okay if he stays here because he really does not like that lower level.
Well, we paid you, so you either come down or you don't get your money.
Well, I think that's Devin's call.
No, you could be rear guard.
Fine.
If anything,
Bomb yourself.
if anything comes up that isn't us, kill it.
Sounds good.
Pussy.
All right, then you guys start down. And let's get you centered here.
No, it's confused with my real person, but
There we go. And as you go down each floor, you find a door that on each at each landing, there's another door, but in every case, they have collapsed.
Now Boney's out.
And you go down and down and down, and then finally, and that's what the light's been doing with if I don't have the shadows turned off.
That's weird.
It's like your walls have holes in them.
Yeah,
Oh, they don't?
they don't.
You didn't use that
Nathan told me it was
his fault?
no.
When did you
When
sit
I'm
down?
tiling walls instead of
I've been here all night.
Do a perception check.
Ooh, you
Alright.
I'm just not used to you being quiet, so it's,
that's a valid point.
Sorry. Did you cast hideous laughter? Sorry, that was snuck up on me.
It's a level 5.
I'm gonna tell everyone to be prepared for
Because I forgot to throw doors and
things
everything.
are gonna
up.
jump out constantly. If it's down here, it knows we're coming.
I'll keep my shield
It's
up.
gonna like fucking Scooby-Doo things sometimes.
Oh, damn. I should have taken the time to fix my Morningstar last night.
Yeah.
You're gonna use your
With the
axe or your
wrong
rancier,
palette.
or
Use the grants here. Great reach, better option. Let Tyler get close and do his thing. Strike over.
Because I forgot to add doors. So this one is actually partially opened.
I'll still check it for traps.
It's a puzzle. You make pictures. So it tells you how many blocks in a row and in a column. This way. When there's
You're fairly certain that it's not trapped.
Well, that's good.
So there has to be at least one X in between them. But
And as you guys open the door, throwing out the rest of the stuff here. Alright, so as the door swings open and you look beyond, this is E2. You scroll down to E2.
There they are.
Alright. I forgot the pillars.
There's somebody else there too.
There's one there. Oops. And there's one there. Alright. As you guys enter this chamber and you're looking around, two pillars support the ceiling in here. In many places, the stone walls, floor, and ceiling are caked with ancient grime and soot. Alcoves in the north and south walls contain partially damaged statues of a man in robes clutching a book and a glaive. The entire room is canted towards the west, and whatever ancient upheaval caused the complex to tilt knocked the statues from their bases so that now they lean against the western walls of their alcoves. This is as you guys are entering. I'll pull the rest of you in.
Gonna detect magic while we're walking through here.
Sure. Other than the equipment that your friends are carrying, nothing in here glows magical.
Actually, if you want to use your shield, do you have access to all martial weapons?
I believe so, yeah.
There's a potent flail that's available for use. Because you have to have a light weapon for your offhand, right?
Yeah, I think so. But I'm already carrying it. I'm already carrying an agile weapon anyway. So if it wasn't an agile weapon, I'd take another -2. So I'm not that bothered. So you can have it.
So yeah, I've got the flail on the back.
Until I get my Morning Star fixed, I'll take the flail then.
Okay.
1d6 damage potent, so you just same as your Morning Star, but +1 to hit. Unless your Morning Star was potent. I don't think it was it?
No.
No, it's just
So yeah, you get a +1 to hit.
Alright, and as you guys make your way across the room, you see a hall on this side,
And then
two doors on the far end,
Traded wands back with you because mine was the 5th level.
and midway
You use the 3rd level.
midway between you and the doors is a couple of
So I've
alcoves.
got the one that Lyra had. Okay.
So it was
Okay.
the 3rd level. So it
I'll
casts
just
2 missiles
step up,
on the first
and
one.
since I'm using that flail, the shield
And
will
one
be up to.
beginning of your turns. For a minute.
Say that again, Ben.
I'm gonna step up into the just 10 feet. Just look
10
like
feet?
statues.
Alright.
Yeah.
You guys are following in behind.
Does it look like there's doors to the left and right up here?
Well, hold on just a second. So as you step in between the statues,
This is why you should let the guy who can detect traps go first.
let me find the section on hazards. Alright. So the first thing that happens is
What?
the floor shifts underneath you as you step there.
Yep.
And then, where is the... There they are. Both of the statues lash out at you with their ranciers.
Oh, lovely.
Alright, so on the low end, 29 minus 3 would be 26 to hit.
That is a hit.
Is that a crit?
No, it's an 18. I have an 18 in the C, so.
All right. The other one is definitely going to be a crit because it was a natty 19.
Oh, God.
So the first one hits you for 10 points of damage.
Okay.
The second one is going to be... All right. This one is going to sting.
Okay.
There was 19. What is that? Here? Okay. 19, 24, and 8 is 32 points of damage.
And I am at 0 hit points.
So you are at dying 1.
Yep.
Whoops. And suddenly the floor falls out from underneath you.
Oh god.
Yep.
And as this is happening, no. Oh, this is the wrong palette. That was...
You said that wand of manifold missiles cast at the 3rd level?
Yeah, so it launches... No, yeah, 3rd level. It launches 2 missiles. So, as that happens...
For this specific wand is
Right.
598.
Alright, I just forgot to write it down for the last
A
one.
portcullis drops here and here, and you need, or no, you don't get a reflex save because you are unconscious.
Yep.
So you fall 10 feet, and let's see if the spikes hit you at the
Oh my gosh.
the bottom,
Did you just crit that, James?
maybe.
Okay.
You're gonna go to dying 3.
Okay.
As you hit the bottom. And right after he falls, the trapdoor closes and the bars slowly start to raise.
Do the weapons start resetting?
They do.
Okay.
Alrighty.
You gonna wait until you can get into it?
I mean, I kind of have to.
Okay. So it's going to take 3 rounds. That is going to be a DC 13 flat check.
You got
Four.
one chance at this
You got to roll a 13.
because you're a dying 3.
And you don't have your boy.
Okay,
That was
so
a nat 1. He's dead.
He is dead.
Okay.
Odin has fallen.
No.
So I'll work on a new character, James.
Sounds good.
All right.
We can talk about it right after the session's over.
Pretty much.
So you guys are plunged into darkness as your light source falls into a pit. Kylord and Willow can still see. So what
We're
do you
doing
guys?
a round initiative right now.
Not at the moment.
Alright, I'll
No.
just cast light on my staff.
Okay.
I'm gonna search for a trap.
Ow! Right in the feels.
Oh. All right. So
I'm gonna take this sheet home and burn it. In
I was
honor
gonna
of
say,
my
I feel like we
character.
need to burn this.
I got a +1. You know, trap finding.
on the plus side,
I find them automatically too.
Kylord would have to step out of the way so that way the light could shine down the hall so he could find it. All right. So you know where the traps are.
Right.
You don't have to make a roll to find them. So what you do need to do is disable them.
Correct.
Get it.
So which one do you want to disable first?
The portcullis.
All right. Go ahead and make that thievery check. DC.
23.
Okay. Yeah, no, Ben killed himself.
Ben is so good at dying.
I am really good at dying.
Ben killed himself. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He walked out front. All right, 23. Are you gonna sorry, you were doing the portcullis on this side.
Yes.
So you lock the portcullis in place, driving a wedge in a few of the holes.
Yep.
What's next? You know you're going to need to be able to open that to get down to Odin, who is hopefully alive.
Yeah, I got 3
Right.
of orange,
So let's.
3 blue.
And it seemed that it activated when he stepped on that square.
Yep.
So I'll kind of squeeze into the
Yep, 3.
first statue
Which one, left or right?
left,
So you squeeze into this hole.
and we will. That's a 16. No, 17 because of
17.
bonus.
It is not enough.
Okay, but it didn't go off.
No.
So let's try that one. 19.
No, this seems pretty
Oh,
complex.
sorry, 20.
Still seems pretty complex.
I got 3 of the brown, 3 of the blue.
I mean, I could keep trying.
Purple, 3 green, and 3 yellow. At least I got it this time.
That's a 15.
A 15 is not enough.
Still no magic in the area. They're not magical crap.
Nope. These were definitely mechanical.
Or
I also have thievery.
29 that time.
All right, you are fairly certain that you have disabled that scythe trap.
It's like,
Hopping to the other side.
yep.
All right.
I mean, if
And
you want to come in and try this other side while I was doing that last one, feel free.
Yeah, I can do that. I can start disabling.
what rank is your thievery at?
9.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trained in it.
Okay. So yeah, you could be doing that while he's working on the other one.
All right. So
So you would be down here.
my
That means he
first
could step in.
is a 9 for round.
A 9.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it.
Oh,
Well,
God.
hold
you
still.
just critically failed.
there's consequences to doing stuff
You
you're not
reach
real
up
good
and
at.
you start to manipulate it, and as you shift your balance, you found the trigger,
Yeah, I'm sure it did.
and the Rancier lashes out, pushing you back into the square ahead of it as it does, and it strikes you. Alright, so plus 8. So
Well, on the bright side, you only get hit by one rank.
16.
One of them.
plus deadly.
For now.
Plus deadly.
22 points of damage.
Alrighty.
Was you killing them all off again?
Yep.
Always.
And then you need. Are you still awake?
Yeah.
Then you need a reflex save.
Roll good on that one.
I got a 23.
A 23. Oh, wait, sorry. This is an acrobatics check because you're grabbing an edge
Okay.
to
well,
avoid the fall.
Then I am not trained in acrobatics, so that was 16.
Let's see here. Grab an edge. Glossary. Alright, so the DC is reflex save. Nope. Okay. It does not give the DC there. Ah, there it is. You managed to grab the edge, and you'll need an athletics check to pull yourself up.
Ready? That is a 13.
13 is. Let's see, this is a hazard. Not enough.
I'm just dangling there.
You are dangling.
Alrighty.
And then you get to try again unless somebody else can help you up.
Help.
Yeah. The pit is open underneath him.
I'm looking down at the pit since it's lit up.
Yep.
Do I see Odin's broken body?
Indeed you do. He is impaled on no less than 4 spikes at the bottom. You see another body down there too. Looks much, much older.
I got a 24 in athletics that time.
Alright. Then you're able to pull yourself up.
Ouch.
He is not looking good.
That is a 25 to wedge the trap door open.
Okay. That is more than enough.
I could try to get a rope tied around Odin with my mage hand. I wanted to try that to pull him out. That way nobody had to be in the firing line.
Now you're getting back up, and I'm hopping over. 25 to lock in the last rancer.
And you made it look easy. Ish.
I mean, once I figured out how one works, the other one works just
Yep,
the same.
the other one you got a circumstance bonus on the other one. Alright, so you guys have 2 bodies at the bottom of the hole, one of which is a friend. The other one appears to be a halfling body.
Gonna pull him up the rope. I'm just gonna pull up one of them.
No, let's get them both up because we don't know what that halfling might have on it.
Alright.
How long
Well,
it's been down there.
I'll
Okay.
take my rope and use my mage hand to tie it around their bodies at the bottom of the pit.
Okay. And who's going to pull him up?
I will.
Kind of.
Alright.
So I assume all of us would probably
Yeah.
grab the rope.
Make
Well,
an
'cause if Kyler
athletics
pulls
check.
them up, then they're on the other side.
Oh, Kyler can hop back over relatively easily.
Yeah, I forgot that was today. That is an 11 to my athletics check.
That's enough. So you pull them both up, and Odin is clearly dead.
Then I'll hop over, pull the plug on the pit, let it close, as long as there wasn't anything else down there.
Make a perception check.
Yeah. 21.
Nope, there is nothing else down there.
Okay. Then let it close and then wedge it shut. 24 to wedge it shut.
Easy enough.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna pull like any potions off of Odin.
He had a minor healing potion.
What all do you have as far as
Magic
potion
flail.
wise?
So we had the flail +1, which I already have.
I assume I won't pull all that off you until we're going back to town.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I mean, you can put it on the loot list.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. So flow +1.
Yep. The Morning Star of mine,
That's broken.
it's broken. You got the Great Axe, Boar Spear, and Rancier. And then I had... no, now.
Boris there. Answer. Okay, those are all your weapons, right?
Right.
Okay.
And then I also had just a standard shield.
Steel shield.
Yep.
Okay.
And then 3 minor healing potions and a potion of bark skin.
Wow. I would like one of those minor heal potions.
Take the one you gave me back.
Yeah, we'll give a potion to Kylor, to Devin.
And then 9 gold, 1
Flake,
silver,
'cause you
10
can do
copper.
your healing on yourself.
Sorry, 7 gold, 1 silver, 10 copper.
And then
then
probably a potion
how
of
many
bark
silver
skin to
stars is that?
Kylord.
What does that do?
How many silver did you say?
1.
1
Gives you a
silver
bonus
and
to your
10
armor
and
for that.
10 copper.
so that's silver then, right?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so that's fine. I just want to make sure.
I didn't convert it, I just...
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, so it's 10 copper on
While
the
we're doing
list.
this, can I do a heal check on Kylord?
Sure. like treat wounds?
Yeah.
It'll take time
10
to
minutes, yeah.
do all of this, so yeah.
Is it mine? Do I do my
Medicine.
do my D10s for this,
No.
or is it just D8?
No, D8 and medicine.
Now,
Plus 11. Roll D20.
So the bark skin
19.
potion.
19, so it's 2d8.
Potion.
Potion of bark skin or bark skin
do that
potion?
again, folks.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
Bark skin potion.
12 points of healing.
Gain the effects of the second level bark skin spell for 10 minutes, which
And then I'm gonna go ahead and actually drink that healing potion.
Okay.
So that'll give me another, what, 6?
D8 plus 1. Or no, it's just
It's
flat
just a D8.
The elixirs have the plus 1.
Yeah, bark skin gives you resistance 2 to bludgeoning and piercing, and a weakness of 3 versus fire.
19 back, so
So basically a plus 2 to your AC.
No bonus to AC. It's damage resistance.
Oh, damage resistance. Wow.
Yep,
Bludgeoning and
resistance,
piercing, you said?
bludgeoning and piercing of 2,
And then
and a
negative.
fire weakness of 3.
Yeah.
So anytime you would take fire damage, you take 3 additional. However, after you take the fire damage, you can choose to dismiss the spell as a free action.
Nifty.
Now we're looking for chest this time, right?
You said that was
Anything
10
of note on the halfling?
There is a
what was that potion of?
bark skin. I was gonna give it to you because it's for a change. So
actually it looks like other than a ruined suit, a broken suit of chain shirt, looks like his body's already been looted. And he's definitely a few weeks old.
Okay.
10 of these.
Great.
Okay, so it doesn't.
Well, I'm going to scout the rest of this hallway very carefully.
Okay.
So now I gotta give you leadership back.
And you get down to here. Let me move the view.
I'll ask for light on my rapier.
okay, yeah, I'll just transfer this photo right here then.
Okay. So this goes to
The cross guard or something. So that it still shines even when it's sheathed.
Does like a rancier and a boar spear fit in the bag of holding?
We have a bag of
Yeah.
holding?
Yeah, we got that last time.
you just
Nice.
cap them.
Yeah, you just cover up the blade so it
Right.
doesn't
If
pierce
it's
it.
anything that can fit in the opening, it's
Right.
Right. Okay.
Up to a certain
So-
bulk.
Yeah, so the bulk's 25,
Nice.
We
but
got
it
that.
only adds one bulk. Like it only stays at one bulk weight the whole time.
Right.
Yeah,
so
they,
I'm
they
carrying
made
it if you need
really,
anything out of it.
really nice changes to the bags of holding.
Yeah.
So it's the lowest grade of bag of holding, but
Still,
bag of holding,
a bag of holding's a bag of
25
holding.
bulk, yeah.
All right. Not sure why this guy got shadows. So you see another one of those statues at the end of the hall. You've got a door off to either side of you. I'm not sure why they are doing their weird thing there.
Check the doors.
Why is it doing
Listen
weird
at
things?
the doors.
It's almost like those doors reverted. All right. So which one are you checking first?
Left.
You do not believe that one is trapped, nor is the right one. And go ahead and listen.
Left is a 24. Right is a nat 20, 28.
Okay. You don't hear a peep from the one to the right. However, the one to the left, once again, you hear a very familiar snuffling, kind of yipping noise
Yep.
that sounds very akin to the Yeth hounds that you fought upstairs.
And then check this statue at the end for any traps or secrets.
Nothing that you can find.
Okay.
Anything magical in the hall?
Nope. Nothing other than the equipment you guys are carrying.
I'll come back, say, hear another Yeth Hound here. Nothing on that side, so.
Yeah, you guys want to go in and clear out that dog or what?
Yep.
Alright. Well,
And I will
I'll
have
take the lead on the staff on that door.
I'll have the silver dagger and the regular dagger at the ready.
Okay.
And before we go in there, can I go ahead and drink that potion of bark skin?
Absolutely.
So it was 10 minutes, right?
Yep. And it's now safe to stand on top of the pit.
So you get +2 resistance to bludgeoning and piercing, and you get -3 to fire damage. So when you take fire damage, you take 3 additional. But we'll help with the bludgeoning and piercing.
Alright.
Can I wad up some cloth, put it in my, like, rough up some cloth as in, like, make it a ball and put it in my ear
Yeah.
to muffle, you know,
Try and
bang
muffle
of
the bang.
hounds?
I'm gonna go for it.
It'd be worth a +1 circumstance bonus.
That'll work.
I see my companion doing this. Can I follow suit?
Indeed.
I'll recommend everybody stuff their ears.
I'll do
Just keep your eyes open because you won't hear us as well, but you won't hear them as well either.
it. What?
Exactly.
I think it's there. It's disappearing before I can
Alright.
think.
Are you kicking the door open, or are you pushing slowly?
I mean, they already know we're here.
Yeah, they can smell us, so. Well, might as well go ahead and kick it open.
Alright. Go ahead and make your athletics check to kick it open.
Uh, 18.
18. So I'm gonna open the door, and before I actually reveal everything to you, I've got a little bit of flavor text. Add some flavor to this.
Flavor.
So wide stone ledges of red marble line the curving walls of this room, which is well lit by 4 burning skulls that sit in each corner.
You said skulls?
Yes. 3 chairs rest in the room. Both stone ledges are covered with old books, scrolls, teeth, bones, scrimshaw artwork, jars of deformed creatures soaking in brine, taxidermied animals and limbs, and other strange objects. To the north, a large round fountain filled with frothy blue water fills the room with the gentle sound of bubbling. Standing in your line of sight is an absolutely beautiful woman who's clearly of angelic heritage. Her hair is like white as snow. Her eyes are a solid white without pupils or irises. The armor that she's wearing bears her midriff, and she's got scars etched across her midriff. Her left arm is no longer normal looking. In fact, it looks like it's been replaced with a demon's arm. Large claws erupting from her fingers, and she is sporting a jagged-edged bastard sword, and the holy symbol of Lamashtu hangs from her neck. I will change the light up here. So apparently, let me switch palettes. So this is what she looks like. And the armor that she's wearing is a bit strange. And as the door swings open, she just says, "At last!" And that's where we'll pick up 2 weeks. I think 2
I
weeks.
think it's 3, technically.
It might be 3.
Because we're doing Tuesdays after the first of the year. The first of the year is on a Wednesday. But Chris and I were also talking. We can talk about that off stream.
Yep. All right, so next live stream is Saturday, Age of Ashes. We'll see everybody then. Have a great night.
Bye, guys.